overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
This time around, I ain't moving with a gang of homies. By my lonely, couple bad bitches hanging on me. For sure, sharpshooters on deck though. Will I ever let my foot up off these bitch niggas' neck? No. Blue Bentley getting blunted. Wonder how it come to that. Can't let a rat do me like they done my nigga Thundercat. Baymac, place nothing above my paper. Couple slugs for the haters, but I love my neighbors. Point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
On the east, the streets anticipate my new release. Legendary beast, peace to Lil Tootie Reese. 97,000 in a day's work. It hurt to read the paperwork, we from the same turf. Talking super turned up to make things worse. Passed out passes in the past, I take the blame first. Go hard when I'm cleaning up the backyard. Queerdos sound like a queen trying to act hard. I represent the truth, we don't play by the same rules. There is no competition cause I can't lose. Versus vicious, sell them like souvenirs. Blue diamonds in my ear, hella fly,
overlook
boom
my
again.
competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
Look here, the haters act like he don't know me. One man gang, I don't need no homie. On the 7 these days, they don't even see him seldom. Kind of money, who done touch more than me and Melvin? Anybody help him? Hell no, ho. Straight line dollars, they'll dog dough. SBI spot, can't never have it. East side legend like A7 Magic. Honcho hustle. Plus see the bomb in the booth, counting coins like Chucky from Swan. How the most easy with the ends gon' bow down. Ballin', clowning like Benzo.
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
Baymac, G-Way, get money, y'all. For death, though, we do. Spot low. The West kept spinning the World Wide Web on these bitch ass niggas.
Young Spotter come through on a low late. Don't take her on no date. In a 08, tryna see if she got paper to donate. I'm so hard to locate, that's what the hoe hate. But I'm so great in bed, baby, daddy gotta rotate. Just fucked off 10 G's, but it ain't that important. If I ain't had to go to court, I would've made that this morning. Matter of fact, get paid more than that for performing one song. My dough long, cause I rap my records. Deserve a Rico. Commit actual acts of extorting. Place the wholesale order and jack the jet for the Jordans. In New York, in the projects, chilling in the back of the buildings, where I chop with the hood heads and chat with the children. I'm young and I'm rich, I'm black and I'm brilliant. On track for the trillions, to be stacked to the ceiling. Until then, I spend thousands and mash for the millions. Get cash for the killing, got it bad for the billions.
Been places that I never thought, but ain't one place too far from you. Ain't been one place too far from you.
twice a night, and sometimes even thrice if the price is right. I like variety, they tell me it's the spice of life. She say I'm sweet and sour every time I slice your wife. SPI, your dirt bag to the world in. Digging donkey dick deep down in somebody's girlfriend. You speaking on me and it's tweaking me a little, but if you think you're sneaking on me, homie, she gon' be a widow. I love females, they help push the campaign. No brain don't make it rain, or buy bitches champagne. More money, more problems, don't need the propaganda. What popped out in Vegas don't lead to Tropicana. What happened in Atlanta don't need to be repeated. So them pictures on your camera phone need to be deleted. Let's go. I don't know Neo, but I know Eno. Me, him, and Hero with 10 hoes in Rio. Went hard for the ESO, I squad with the CO. No 6 deuce chemo and showline ego. I can't say I put in a gang of work with Digo, but me and Cuz for sure them pass for a keto. I spent some time on the grind with the Rezo. 24 months just to end up with zero. Even with a belt on, the khaki still be low. I'm a head honcho, I used to flow with Nebo, but he chose to told on Lil Man and Bezo. Had to let him go right after we met Sebo. From California where the most gorgeous green grow. I'm loony as O-Dog and nutty as Nino. All spots covered from Domino's to CeeLo. For Death Doe, the Lamo to Aliso.
Seen it all, done it all. Been places that I never thought. But ain't one place too far from you. Ain't been one place too far from you. Way across the Atlantic, just right there where I'm landing. It ain't one place too far from you. It ain't one place too far from you.
This is my Don declaration, define expectations, inspired to aspire to higher elevation. Started at Genesis, read the entire Revelation. Dedication, meditation, and some fire medication. Judge a prophet and a poet, both body reputation. Fanatically practice, perfection requires preparation. I go hard, like this could be the last chance. Romance the spotlight, treat it like the last dance. May I remind inclined to go overboard over mine, but tonight I'm on this open mic with an open mind. Always try, let it fly, ain't care where it fell. Never say goodbye, but we'll tell her farewell. You ain't heard, I ain't word, I ain't scared. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word. I ain't word, I ain't scared, you ain't heard. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word. And just so y'all know for sure that I'm serious, y'all can put this right before the period. She slipped the digits, I hit her with a digi-card. She came to visit, hit it hard by the mini bar. I made her roar like the engine in my Hemi car. Way before she came to listen to my seminar. Every time I'm done, she always want more. Keep a contour in her back for the encore. I paint a picture like we was playing Pictionary with perfect diction. I take you through the dictionary, y'all can have an introduction and an intermission. They finna listen for it's finished, just a benediction. You ain't heard, I ain't word, I ain't scared. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word. I ain't word, I ain't scared, you ain't heard. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word. I used to tell my testimony to the whole church. Now I stepped into the cipher once I soul search. Visualize the pain I'm bearing when it's verbalized. No more rehearsal, now you're staring in my herbal eyes. Turned them on, they all turned around, returned to lies. Despise this truth that I eternally internalized. I hate her, laugh now, cry later. Why hate a player when I'm just getting my paper? Your dialogue, that's a lot of lies to digest. Until I die, I guess I'ma have to digress. Chase the pay like she the one that got away. Remy shot a day, that's all I really gotta say. You ain't heard, I ain't word, I ain't scared. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word. I ain't word, I ain't scared, you ain't heard. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word. Point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe, stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga Spider Low. Spider Low, nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low. Spider Low, that's my nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
You are now in the black box with the homie Spider Low, the most eastiest. Facts over feelings, keeping it a Google Plex. Feel my campaign.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing it.
Google gang, straight legend. Google gang, SBI. Google gang, Google gang in here. You better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
Bottom line, love life, show us a blessing. Pull up politic and blow us a session. Spot a local most easty. No mistake in the station. They making them statements. We waking and baking.
Word of the day, EC on replay, the marijuana-thon with VJ Keyway, BS and BS. Killing on the track in the black box, we never put feelings over facts. Bay Machiavelli, run me the bread. I don't get mad, I get money instead. I be high, you can tell by a nigga eyes. But wise enough to enterprise, you dig a lies. Contemplating with the Google gang, conversating. Counting coins while these cowards in the comments hating. Only thing count, my count getting another comma. I'm a magnet to the money on my mother mama.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google, gang.
If you can't keep it a Google, then don't mention me. Run a check through the set, I bet them niggas mention me. Red Bull and Hennessy, I keep the same energy. No matter on a solo or a couple homies with me. Tell them come get me if they want confrontation. I keep a couple shooters with me. And we right here waiting on shit to pop off. Take a nigga top off, you tempt me. All that BS, you can miss me. Slide down Century, doing about 60 in the gutter lane. Faded off yak and drop the pistol, hopping out the rain. I won't change, keep it a Google, the only way. Mention me, I come out and play. That's on the gang. We're not the same. I ain't nothing like these rap niggas. Hanging with bangers, no bodyguards, we all strapped, nigga. All truth, no lies, facts over feelings. We ain't gon' start something we can't finish. Google gang.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
Jeter. Gratitude is the attitude. The show is a blessing. To be right back here in the black box and blow us a session on my mama. What's goodery? Google gang. What is it, a Tuesday night? Taco Tuesday. Y'all eating y'all tacos and some of y'all munching on that meat. Oh, my mama, what is the word of the day? We do got one. Damn, look at that. I slipped up. Ain't got it on the get down. We ain't got, what the heck, deckity, speckity, wreck. I ain't got the word of the day. I said, I slipped up. I'ma just go on and look at it. I ain't gonna put it up there, but I know I got one. That's crazy. Y'all don't know how much time I had to prepare. No rush whatsoever. However, at the last minute, I did have technical difficulties. It was hard to get online. Conclave, CONCLAVE, conclave. A conclave can be a private meeting, a secret assembly, or a general gathering. A conclave of regional leaders of the international organization is meeting in June. Hot diggity dog damn do. That's crazy because Young Thug and Gunna have been arrested. And the charges that they face are accusing them to allegedly being part of some I forgot the word that quick. Conclaves? Was it enclave or conclave? Yeah, conclaves. And boy, oh boy, I wonder, like, this is my thing, bro. How many is it gonna take? And y'all wonder why I make it very clear, extremely obvious, that I am a former affiliate from far back in the past of the shit that I affiliated with, like Free the Homie Doc Down. They knocked down them 9 Trey boys. And some other names in hip hop that I'm not familiar with that got the Rico. We spoke about them because their names on the headline, but I can't even recall them. And now, damn, they not playing, cuz. And I seen a press conference where the DA, black lady in Atlanta, was speaking, and she said that social media always plays a big part in these type of investigations, man. Damn, Cutting came full circle from being like the suspect feminine boo bae. I guess that's what Nipsey was saying. I remember Cuz told me, he was like, yeah, people say what they want to say about Thug, but when I be around him, shit, he be a real nigga. That's after I had already seen him do a whole lot of suspect stuff. But I guess this is the element of his aura that the homie had became privy to. But it's just crazy to see this. I don't understand how rich niggas, only us though.
All right, great. Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Jeffrey Williams. My name is Judge Rashida Oliver. You are here on a bench, what we call our bench warrant calendar for Fulton County Superior Court. Be aware that on this calendar, you are here because you have been indicted under 22 SC 182273 for conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organization Act and participation in criminal street gang activity. I brought you forward so that you can be put on notice that for the felony charges that you receive, you are to be presented before the judge, Honorable Judge Earl Glanville, at the next available calendar that will be presented in courtroom 8F at 9:30 a.m. The date at which you are to appear at this time, I am not aware of. But be aware that you have the right to remain silent and not incriminate yourself while you are there and anywhere else. Anything that you say can be used against you. It is my understanding that you are being represented by Attorney Ryan Steele and the district.
I did notice she didn't say can and will be used against you. She just said can. Is that an accident? Did they tweak it? Is that the remix?
Attorney's office, Don Geary, are also on. So I wanted to make sure that you were fully aware of that. Eddie Geary, is there anything else that you would need to add? And then I will hear from Attorney Brian Steele.
Judge, respectfully, I think you've already stated that there's not a bond issue. There's not really a first appearance other than you're verifying his counsel, which would handle the first appearance issue. One thing I want to put on the record, Judge, and thank you for giving me the opportunity, is at an appropriate time, we're going to file an objection or notice of objection to Attorney Steele. While he's a brother attorney, he has represented multiple people on the indictment, and we feel that a conflict would exist, and we just want the record clear on that. At the appropriate time, we'll move forward with that.
All right, anything, Attorney Steele?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Thank you so much, Mr. Williams. Your Honor, I do represent Mr. Williams. I've entered or should be entered.
Oh, my mama, y'all don't know how that Mr. Williams shit sound, bro. That shit just resonates, and it just makes me so grateful for so many things, including decisions I've made and my job. And boy, you be thinking the grass is greener, cause you imagine be sitting there and they talking about Mr. Williams. Hey, I hear them talking about Mr. Williams like that, bro. It's gonna have to be about somebody trying to harm my babies or my physicality. Oh my mama. Oh my mama.
An appearance as counsel. My understanding from Uniform Superior Court Rule 26.1H, as in Hillary, that at the first appearance, this honorable court shall consider bond if the offense is not one that is bond.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know Cuz' name for as that lawyer, but he looked like one of them. He looked like that's who Cuz need on his team. They trying to say it's a conflict of interest. He ain't supposed to be able to represent him, but he trying to shoot his shot, and he trying to get him some bail. They don't want to give him no bail. I hate to see all that cocoa butter brown sugar up on the stand serving him. But damn, that she don't want this dude to be on this. Well, not she. the opposition don't want this dude to be his lawyer. He must be high powered. He look like he got some pull. His pink face.
Criminal street gang black activity 227 in court from attorney
is at the appropriate time.
Oh, there we go.
As far as conflict, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Thank you. And certainly,
As far as
go ahead, Attorney Steele. I want to make sure I hear you out.
Okay, Your Honor, thank you. And as far as the conflict, Mr. Geary, as well as District Attorney Willis have explained that to me, and I believe that if they file the right motion, a hearing will be held. And under the law, this is not an actual conflict of interest. It is a potential conflict of interest which can be waived, and I believe that will happen.
All right, thank you. Attorney Steele, I certainly understand, and if I were sitting solely as a magistrate, I believe you would be correct with the stating of the law itself.
She's shooting him right down, serving him.
Report Fulton County delegated judge. There is specific delegation order for which I am operating under that indicates that the authority to set bail is similarly not delegated.
That's she on green screen, she's serving you on green screen and probably finna bump your album when she get off the screen.
And so because I am doing so, I'm not at liberty to do a bond unless I have some additional authority to do so. And at this time, I do not. So unfortunately, you will have to submit your motion for a bond directly to the Superior Court judge that is handling this case, which is Judge Earl Glanville. So
I will do it, Your Honor.
Right, certainly. So the order of the court on today is that he's been put on notice. He's not gotten a first appearance in that particular situation because he is indicted. He is not subject just to a warrant, and it was not a warrantless arrest. So that is where we stand at this time. Mr. Williams, I'm sure your attorney will reach out to you and give you further indication of what needs to happen.
Oh, my mama. They throwing that Rico around, boy. This romance that rich black entertainers got with the streets, y'all better divorce that. It's a wrap. Like, y'all don't understand that life is so digitally dialed in. Cause you gotta go listen to the press conference and hear how serious the lady say she is about not only fighting crime in Fulton County, but gang related crime in particular. She gave a percentage of how much of their violent crime is being committed by gang members. And she a fine sister too. Atlanta, they got, it's like she had, whoo-wee. I don't get it, bro. I guess when you active and young and really with the shits and wherever you from, regardless, when you get rich, I guess it's not an automatic, immediate, impulsive reaction to just cut off all activities. I guess the majority of the people who typically you would assume accumulate riches are older in age, or when they're young, NBA, NFL, they typically didn't spend their youth fucking up. But when you spend your youth, so if you get your money in the midst of being an athlete, you embrace athletics and you continue in athletics. If you fuck up or struggle and then get it together later and realize that me having it together wasn't conducive to my old ways, then maybe you get it in a way where you have the discipline, the wisdom, the understanding to change your footsteps. I imagine the diagnosis must be you young, in it, active, bam. And without any experience other than what you've experienced, all we do is throw some millions on the situation. And these experiences, such as the ones he facing now, perhaps like Snoop, when he got faced with the murder early on. Since then, for the most part, squeaky clean. Maybe niggas gotta learn. That's a whole lot of time they facing though. And typically, when they come with them type of charges, they just sat back in the cut and they know what they talking about. And they got people. It's finna be they arrested or indicted 28 people. I'm gonna say something to all 28 of y'all. Stay solid. Don't say nothing. Remember that it was a white thing. There was a motorcycle group. It was like 70 to 100 of them on the indictment a few years ago. Nobody said nothing. Everybody was released. Don't nobody say nothing, man. I'm telling y'all, nobody say nothing. If somebody already told, that's where they gonna put it. Typically, you got to see all the confidence they had at that press conference. They not fumbling, stumbling, trying to figure their case out. One thing about Young Thug, his charges are not like, they have like a multitude of charges. He's only being charged with 2 counts in the indictment. However, they trying to charge him as a leader. And guess what? They going back to 2012. They including crimes that happened in 2012 to be a part of this indictment. So you gotta wonder, like, people who express that and keep displaying that they are actively involved in not only street gang activity, but also industry corporate type shit. This shit you got to keep your eye on, man, because they watching everything, bro. At the same time, while they knocking down street organizations that's affiliated with the industry, with the charge of the Rico Act, you got individuals right now in current time still comfortable allowing outsiders with cameras coming into their hoods right here in LA. I seen an interview recently of a young nigga from Hoover, and he had some out of towners with the big crispy Black Magic 4K camera in his hood. He walked them on Hoover, walked them on 74, walked them on, I think they was in the 70s, yeah, walked them on Fig, got any artists. What was Cuz' name? What was Cuz' name? Cuz' name was, his name gonna come to me in a second, but I'm just saying, that's a real official historic game. And you see the blueprint, the format of what they doing to street niggas that's calling themselves industry. Y'all better be careful, man. That's on my mama, because it's always more than what meet the eye. You know, I swear to God, I've been on some random ramble for a second, right? Looking for between the lines, but you know what I think I did? I think I accidentally deleted it the other day doing some other shit. So instead of between the lines, we gonna run something else real quick. But damn, that was gonna be the perfect record for what I had said on my mama. What I've been scrolling, looking at. I knew I deleted something on accident, and then I didn't never know what it was. But now I realize what it was. It was between the lines. I'm gonna get it back in here. But in the meantime, we gonna run this day Uno one time. And I want y'all to know, I banged the Google Gang, 1597 Google Gang. The Google Gang are my followers or my family, my fan/family that has developed right here on YouTube. And typically we feel the same way about the majority of these current events and these issues. Disagree here and there, but typically like-minded individuals gather right here in the black box, and we politic and talk shit about headlines. So this right here is dedicated to my original Google Gang members, my Day Unos on my mama. And this is Day Uno, available on all digital platforms. Tap in or tap out for them.
That's my Day Uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends. Day Uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my Day Uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my Day Uno.
Niggas know air since Day Uno. For rare recitors, and I'ma say puto. And I mean that with all due disrespect to the ops off tops if you diss the set. It's Mando, I go half on the sack with him. Double back on foot with the Mac with him. Cognac, that's what my joint drank, period. I done seen him do it point blank. Neighborhood for death though, EC on mine. Every time, still get my nigga 3 up high. When it's cracking, he usually a trip before me in 03 introduced me to Nip. Got a lot of politics between the two turfs. Choose to keep it mafia like Blue Smurf. Half the time I don't even like her, but I ain't never met a nigga like
That's my Day Uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends. Day Uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my Day Uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my Day Uno. So when it come to dying, it ain't nothing. Killing ain't shit either. Enemies know we stay hunting. We know it's wrong, but we love it. Where you wanna take it? We in the streets. We don't mind a little confrontation. Whole lot of gunplay with me and my low. I'm talking pistol with the scopes when we out on patrol. Hunting for domes. My low was a fool when he get it in. Pull up on him like cuz, let's slide it and getting in. Lil Mac down, my bro. Ain't gotta prove a point. It's facts over feelings in my SPI voice. M's be the logo. That's my Day Uno. We ain't friends. It's only me and cuz in this Benz. Like identical twins. We on that same shit. Day Unos. Them be the niggas that I bang with. A lot of politics between both gangs, it is what it is. The homies live the game. That's my Day Uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends. Day Uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my Day Uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my Day Uno.
I believe available on all digital platforms. That's BS and BS, Baby Spotter and Blue Smurf, Puto on the beat. It's my firstborn son standing next to me, dressed like me, my junior, on my mama, and he throwing up nothing but a 1, no gang signs. It was just an ironic event for him to be present for the first time at a video shoot of mine, and that was the song with that kind of undertone. But he my Day Uno anyway, so we made it work. I remember the awkward moment of us like cut between scenes. Me and fuck when he like, I don't know, everybody throwing up shit, I don't know what to throw up. I'm like, just chunk up a 1, Day Uno. So you see my son chucking up his 1 in there. Oh my mama. Hey, this right here, we finna get at this scenario with nothing personal. We just be covering headlines, and I know we be on cuz head constantly, consistently, continuously, only because he told a lie on me. Let's get that clear and straight. Clarify that off top. We not clubhouse clout chasing clown queerdos either. However, you know, this has a different undertone when it comes to the nature of the usual footage that he finds himself familiar with. But now it's a whole nother set of footage with Larry Hoover. You gotta get a dude props for one thing. Oh my mama. Wacc, he find a way to get his hand in some, like, influential, high power. Like he done went from the tape, a game being knocked out at Fox Hill Mall. See if I can get them all without forgetting them. He been associated with apparently a De La Hoya tape. He been affiliated with the Ray J, Kim, Kanye tape. He been affiliated with throwing blasphemous claims upon the Keyway Christ, the homie neighborhood Nate, another tape. Tons of tapes of just audio, but we just dealing with video at this time. And now, here it is. Somehow, he done wiggled his way to be in a whole nother controversy with Jay Prince over Larry Hoover and his family and some footage. I don't know what's up with Mr. Footage. He got a knack for getting his hands on that footage, though. Oh, my mama. You slick with the footage, though, Wacc. But I really, my mama, the only reason I'm even discussing this, to be honest, I'm going to leave it impersonal. Damn, we got a gang of callers. I'm bringing it up because it's a topic that's current, and I really am more interested in what y'all got to say about it versus than me having something to say about it. Silly Chili. What's the dilly?
Oh, man, what's going on? Flaming hot. I see you over there, Tito.
Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, True Sister, I appreciate the super chat. He said, after everything Keita exposed about Wacc, he's a PO's, but her character can't be much better to be so implicit, loyal to, and associate with him so long. You got to realize, once you're a part of a conglomerate and a large thing, there are a lot of characters represented in it. And when you politicking and playing chess, you don't always, even in the Bible, it says you allow the wheats and the tares to grow together. As soon as you see a tare or a weed, you don't immediately eliminate it. And one of the reasons of logic why is because before the others around can actually have an idea of why this certain individual was eliminated, you may risk them feeling like there is unjust being done, and then turn that one individual into a martyr, and then by spark that rebellious spirit in those that remain, in whatever the scenario it is. So that's why we are advised at times to allow the wheats to grow amongst the tares, and at due time it will be time to eliminate the tare. But it's not always about seek and destroy, because a lot of time the tares, the weak links, the poison are stepping stones. You just have to be shrewd and careful not to step on the stone and allow yourself at any moment to allow that stone to open up and get you. You feel me, Chili?
Hey, Chili, you talking that talk, but your boy is a straight goofball, because that clubhouse thing, I was analyzing it. They got the Disney clubhouse, the Disney characters, you feel me? So that's just a Disney world over there. The clubhouse shit is none but Disney world, bro. The boy Wacc is straight goof.
That's gospel. That's gospel, bro, because, there is no other place in the world you can imagine men from across the nation coming together to exchange testosterone in such an aggressive, disrespect. What is that about? These have to be individuals who've never gotten the opportunity to have that type of aura with nobody in real life. We moving toward a metaverse. The whole metaverse is about, you might not be a millionaire in real life, but you could be one in the metaverse, and you can be whatever you want to be. We living in a time where they telling boys you can be girls, and girls, hey, it's whatever you want to be. So on this computer, bro, these niggas get in this clubhouse, and you get confused if you listen, because you'll think it's a whole bunch of gangsters in there politicking. Because every now and then somebody that really, that shit weird to me, bro. It's hard for me to digest. I definitely cannot participate. And we got a caller from the 916. What it do, caller?
Hey, Spider, what up, cuz?
Well, I can't call it, man. We just in the black box politicking on. We talked about Young Thug and that Rico Wacc and hip hop in general, and then we've been talking about how Wacc then found his hand in some more footage that's causing controversy. How many times can he pull this trick out his hat?
A million times, cuz, but you know, I ain't know. I just want to give props to you, cuz. If you got that red on, I'm going to trip myself, cuz. I'm 50-something years old, and I appreciate you wearing that red. I try to wear it, cuz, but the blue got me, you know what I mean? As an old ass nigga got me like,
So you're 50 years old?
But I give props to you for able to deal with it.
You're 50 years old?
I've been listening to your music and everything, man. I like that La La Land, cuz. That shit be driving me crazy out here in South Sac.
That's right.
I gotta watch myself on that song.
That's right. Hey, but look, we gotta. If you 50 years old, my nigga, and I like anybody that can't get their mind around the color thing, you like destined to not be a part of tomorrow. Like, you know how long I've been wearing red? I've been wearing red like almost my whole career with this shit. Just on that subject, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? My whole career with this shit, I've been wearing red, my nigga.
Nah, but that's why I say I give it up to you, man. You's a strong brother, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, some of us homies out here stuck with that, won't put none of that red on. But man, you know what I'm saying? You my hero, bro, for real.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. What part of the state you say you from?
I'm from South Sac, right against the crib, cuz.
Hey, okay, yeah, y'all get
we
it.
A little city, you know.
Hey, no, you ain't gotta tell me. I've been up there, you know. Bowden had me all up in Sac, and but I know about.
Oh, okay, you know, bro. I done did a couple of beats for Bo and them. You know, I make beats too.
You said, "Oh, I know, Bo. Boy, you
my nigga.
Ask C-Bo about me, man. Ask him, man. We've been through a lot together, man. That's my low.
Okay, I won't take up too much of your time, cuz. I just wanted to let you know I respect you, cuz, for real.
Much love. I appreciate you, loved one.
All right, we get off this line, cuz.
All right.
Stay blessed, man. I'm praying for you, too, cuz, that keep that channel popping, man, because I'm telling you, like I said, I'm 50 plus, cuz I really don't want to tell you my age. But,
because you sound like you could be 20. I mean? You sound like you could be 24, 25. I feel you. It's the metaverse, man.
Hey, I was the one. I called.
It's the metaverse. Be what you want to be.
I gave props to you. You was like, homeboy said like he young, but he said he's 50-something years old.
There it go again. Hey, look, 50. I know that shit cliche and corny, but 50 the new 30. Except for black men, it seems like a lot of us ain't really. Yeah, get fly, man. Get fly on them, man. I appreciate you, loved one.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get up out here. God bless, okay.
All right, Jeter.
Google gang.
We got my boy Eastside Herb, Blue Jay, and a caller from the 404. What's happening, 404? Holla at me.
What it do, Spider Low? You know it's your boy Young AB, nigga, all the way from the K, the niggas on 6 plus crack.
Oh, it's all love, man. What it do, loved one? Sound like you on the highway.
Yeah, nah, man. I'm just chilling in my car at work, cuz. Shit, I be gonna goddamn be live tonight. You know, we ain't politicking wild and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, I was gonna talk to you about this goddamn, Young Thug indictment and shit, man. You know, it been crazy, man. This shit done happened. But, shit, I was just telling my niggas, you know what I'm saying? I made each one of my niggas $1,000. That I bet Young Gunna is gonna be the first one that snitch, nigga.
Now wait, hey, help me understand this. Ain't Gunna the cat that a couple years ago, the whole thing was him being on First 48 telling and all that?
Hell yeah, that nigga was on Crowd Stopper. He the one, it like me and you got there do some shit, right? I knocked the nigga off, but then you say, that nigga didn't do it. It was my homeboy that was with me. Ain't that sweet?
Hey, if that's cut and dry. I mean, They don't get no more snitching than that. That's a cold snitchuation. So I know this. The type of charges them cats got, for him to be on the case, I know cats is worried, bro. I know they worried.
I don't even say they word. You want me to tell you what I said here, bro? Real nigga to real nigga, bro. You been in the county. I've been in the county. The on hood. The longest I've been in, 8 months, nigga, before my case is dismissed. These niggas ain't getting no bond, homie. This is a Rico case, bro. Well, in order for a nigga to get a Rico case, you must have certain type of predicates, meaning certain types of events that goddamn happen and change, you know what I'm saying, the different chains, man. Them niggas already talking. The question is, who?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
No, you 100% correct. You 100% correct. I'm just not familiar with none of the players enough to even know who is who. I'm just generally aware with the big names, and I realize what's going on, and I know that it's a warning. A word to the wise is sufficient. Y'all think it's fly? I'm telling you, in the press conference, the DA said that social media is always one of the biggest tools they utilize in these type of investigations. So y'all want to be out here trying to convince the world that y'all really about that life on social media, trying to document your dirty deeds. You see they got something for you. I'm telling you, he got charged. These niggas got charged today in 2022, and they're getting charged for a choir, a group, a family, an accumulation of crimes that go all the way back to 2012. Man, I wish I would.
Almost 13 years. Yeah, almost 11 years.
No, 22 minus 12 is 10 years.
Yes, sir, almost 11 years.
But check this out, though.
You real low, and you real low. You real low, homie.
Okay, can you hear me now?
That's better.
Okay. What I was that they just found out that, see, I'm listening to the DA, cause see, this the same chick that got them prosecuted Lucci. You see what I'm saying? So let me take you back. So they said they killed, they murdered somebody in 2012 and rented.
Fuck all this.
And rented a car.
Wait, hold on.
Hey, somebody on the phone.
No, that's the caller from the 314. What you say, homie?
Hey man, I'm some real shit, man. Fuck all this hood shit, all that other shit, bro. Like, come on, man. Don't you know if you're a convicted felon, you could drive a truck and make $1,700 a week? Do you know that?
Yeah, I know that.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to find out who for a drive truck.
I know that.
On, man. let's tell our people that, man.
Oh, you just told him. You just told him. Is there anything? Wait. You just interrupted another man while he was speaking, and then you just told him.
Come on, man.
No, you ain't. Hold on. You just told him that. Is there anything else that you want to add to your message? We're gonna respect that. That's good news. That's good news. I did know that.
I'm sorry.
Great news.
Is there anything else you want to add to that message, sir?
I ain't got nothing to say to it, business.
All right, back to what you were saying, man. I'm gonna let you finish. I see you 206-502-614. I'm gonna get to y'all and the 305, but I'm gonna let my man tie up what he was saying. Go ahead, low one.
Okay, so shit, back in 2012, right, the DA prosecutor just found out that they was tied in to a murder, right? Okay, but this the same prosecutor that done indicted Lucci for the murder of a Morehouse student that was considered his best friend. Okay, the murder that they talking about back in 2012, right? This shit happened years ago. So they just now finding out, documented in 2012, that, they was involved in such kind of murder that involved in a Hertz rental car that Young Thug had purchased in his name. See, all of these charges, like I say, these different predicates,
not only he had the murder charge, he had another charge where, you know what I'm saying, they beat up the Migos at Menace Mall. And then he had another charge where he got caught with all them guns and a fucking military AK automatic 47 with a 30-round clip on that bitch with lean dope, all type of shit in Brookhaven. That's like in the deeper end of Decatur, but it's still DeKalb. You see what I'm saying?
No, I hear you.
So all these goddamn charges that the nigga, all these charges that the nigga got, bro, these folks was waiting on him, you know what I'm saying, to build up.
And you know what, I'm gonna let you go, man. And, 'cause I got a lot of callers, but I'm gonna tap in on what you said. I appreciate. Hey, that's on God. You know what, another element I see, the DA look like somebody on Young Thug level could have been dating, fucking with. I remember being in Atlanta, cuz, and I'm with some regular niggas. We had a car wash. It's a nigga right here next to us. His car got rims. He got beat. Cuz got on jewelry. He got on a jersey, a fitted, tennis, jeans. He black. He cussing, talking shit. He might have had a beer. Niggas is drinking. Niggas is smoking. And then when he pull off and leave, they like, you know that bitch ass nigga 12? Like, for them to be in Atlanta operating in a fashion that make the people think they could charge them with the Rico, and that you see how many black people are involved with the prosecution and the litigation on the law side, it's a whole new game because it's such a small community. Yeah. Everybody be everywhere. Yeah. Everybody is everybody, and everybody know everybody, and ain't nothing sacred. The same females. Atlanta is a big strip club culture. The same females fucking on the street niggas is fucking on the police niggas, and this pillow talk go both ways. But 206 area code, what's happening?
What's happening with it, Lo?
Oh, you got it, man. We just sitting here politicking.
Hey, bro, listen, I got two things to say, and I ain't gonna hold you up. First of all, I want to say, bro, I don't have time for these internet detectives that everybody know the story and everybody ain't now one of these niggas that read the paperwork.
Right.
So I sit back and laugh at that shit. But look, you brought up the Metaverse shit, man. Look, I ain't got none of this social media. The only thing I do is look at YouTube. The Metaverse ain't shit but for a place where fake niggas could go be fake and be free.
Yes.
I ain't never doing that shit. In about 5-10 more years, you're gonna see a bunch of niggas in their house sitting on their sofa with some fucking goggles on.
Oh,
not moving.
Yeah, you ain't never lied.
Real world,
you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied, man. On my mama. That's what they own. That's what we off.
My mama.
On my mama. We ain't on that.
So, but yeah, man, I'm gonna let you ride, bro. I appreciate you, man. Keep it crip and do your thing.
For death, though. Much love. 502 area code. It's on you next. Then it's 614-305-727. And then the 937. Appreciate your patience, peeps. On my mama. 502, what it do, loved one?
Hey, what's happening, love?
Oh, man, it's a whole bunch of fuckery, man. They knocking us down left and right, man.
And the thing about it is why people don't understand that they knocking us off so simple. We just keep on putting ourselves right out there in the forefront for them to knock us off.
Yeah, I tried not to focus on that aspect of it, but I'm going to let you go ahead and say it. Go ahead. Talk your talk.
I get that. But see, that's the thing, though. It's something that we do need to focus on, man. I am so tired of everybody getting caught up in this stigma, in this aura. I used to be in a gang. I used to gang bang. I had to give that shit up or whatever. When my best friend got killed, they shot my nigga in the head, set him on fire, and tied him up in his mom's crib. Ever since then, man, I ain't never. I just let that shit go.
But you must be from Chicago. You from Chicago?
Nah, I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky.
Ooh-wee. Hey, rest in peace to your best friend.
Hey, How you know? Because that do come from Chicago. That type of what he just said. That do come from Chicago.
It was another word he said too. He said the crib. The crib made me think Chicago. So I wasn't sure. But go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah.
I mean, but my point is I had to switch up things and take it to a different avenue and realize that every time that we step outside, we always talk about black culture. We always talk about black culture, but we never dive deep into it of how much of our culture was robbed from us and looking at the wrong spectrum of things.
But you know what I
walk
realized
outside your
about our
door-
culture and our history and even the new information that, man, it's so much confusing information even amongst the people who all seem like they got the right answers, who are trying to tell us who we are. There's so many, not so many, but there are multiple stories on who we are. Even just think how we've been told all these years. We came here on slave ships from Africa. Now, we can't eliminate that story, but now they telling us that all of us didn't get here like that. Now the real story is apparently that we was over this whole thing. This was all us.
We've been over everywhere.
But just look how
Pangea split up. When Pangea split up, we went everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like we've always been around. We've always been in America. We've always been in South America. We've always been in Africa. We've always been in China. Like we got Chinese black people or whatever, man. Like.
So tell me this. Tell me this. How do you think, in a world system where the world is populated by melanated people, and then by some recessive or degenerative process or event, there were created a version of those people that lacked certain elements that caused them to look different and appear different and somehow feel exalted and superior? How do somehow they become in so much control over the original? What do you think is the
authority?
What do you? I know the biblical story. Then I know there's other few worldly philosophies. But I'm just asking you, just randomly right now, before you go, because I got a few more callers to get to. How do you think? What do you think that? What is your take on our dissension?
Great question.
I appreciate you asking me that, man. I don't necessarily look at it from a biblical standpoint. I look at it. I'm not even talking about. I don't even want to go into the point of like the flourishment outside of America. I want to talk about specifically America. When you walk outside your building, when you walk outside your door, you see this concrete or whatever, man. People are the ones who paved these grounds. The people are the ones who turned around and made these buildings and stuff. So every time that you go outside your door or whatever, man, you should be looking at those buildings like, hey, man, my people made this.
Do you know as hard as we get on Trump's head, do you know the truth serum for some reason? For some reason, he found himself vocalizing that point. I've seen the clip multiple times. He's like, yeah, you know, black people, you guys really built this. It's like he was in the front of a big press conference, and he confessed and acknowledged the fact that
because he know the truth.
Yeah, but I don't know what motivated him to. But you know what you also find? A lot of Caucasians on the internet telling the truth of our history that puts us as the original versus the story we've been told. It's not just black people. We see a lot of black philosophers kicking the facts, but there's not only blacks, there are a lot of non-blacks. I appreciate your call, loved one. I want to allow others the same opportunity.
Love already.
Much love.
Already. I appreciate you taking my call, bro.
Likewise. Anytime, man. Anytime you see that number, you're welcome. 614, it's on you. Then it's the 305-727-216. Then the 206. What it do?
What's going down?
Oh, man, talk to me, man. Can you get a little, more clearer? It seems like you got a lot of space, a lot of air in the phone.
Oh, my bad. I got my headphones on. Really, I was listening to the show, dog. First time caller. I've been listening to your show for the past couple months and whatnot. But yeah, tonight you was on live. Then I called the number, and here we are. So really,
where you calling from?
Just try to give a shout out. You feel me?
Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, shout out to Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio.
I spent some time in Youngstown, Ohio, and what was the other state we went to? Akron. The Joy Park Projects. That's all I can remember.
Oh, okay.
It was in the 90s. But much love. I appreciate you, real one.
Hey, for sure, for sure. Stay up, my boy.
Yep, you too. Please stay tapping in too, loved one.
For sure, for sure. I'm gonna listen.
All right, much love. 305. I know you coming from the MIA, right?
Yeah, what they do, loved one?
Oh man, it's all Gucci, man. Hey, why my neck, my back? Why she be on
Hey,
trick? Why she
I
be
don't
on
mean to
trick
cut
daddy
you
like
off.
that? Huh?
I don't mean to cut you off, my nigga, but I just want to say, Jeter,
G's up. Jeter, gratitude is an
I
attitude,
can't hear
y'all.
you, hey, my bro, you don't know how that shit changed my life, my nigga.
Talk to me.
That shit changed my life, dog. You don't know.
Talk to me.
That's the way I live now, my nigga. Gratitude is the attitude, bro.
Hey man,
That's how I get through every day, dog.
all I can say is me too. Amen. Thank you to the creator. Thank you to the universe. Thank you to the energy of positivity. Thank you to myself and my soul for being mindful enough to express Jita to the world. Thank you for the spirit that gave me the idea to rest in an idea such as Jita. And thank you for being open to the energy. And thank you for sharing that with me, man. Anything else you want to share, bro, it's on you, man. You can leave it at that. Or if you want to, go ahead. It's on you.
Listen. I spread that shit every day. Every day I spread it. Like, people think I invented this shit. I say so much.
Hey, you say your name, man. I'm not gonna guarantee you I'm gonna remember it, but I'm gonna try my hardest. Say your name, cause you my brother. Say your name.
Mano
from MIA.
Mano, M-A-N-O.
M-A-N-O from MIA. Much love.
You a loved one, my nigga. Whenever you come to the 305, bro,
man, I'm finna look.
Good out here, bro.
And I'm finna text you, cause look, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all corny out of town. All you weirdos who think checking in is corny, I'm gonna show you how the game come together. Cause I'll be your way soon too. You ain't said nothing. You feel me?
Well, Google gang, nigga.
Google gang. I'ma tap in. On my mama. Like they playing.
Nah, man, you ain't gotta worry about no smoke, my nigga, when you come in. I got all the smoke you need.
Say less, loved one. Say less. That's me texting you right now. You heard?
Oh, for sure. Hey, look, I don't mean to take too much of your time, but I want to get into what y'all was talking about.
Go ahead.
About the, like, black people being everywhere. And, like, I'm Dominican. My father blacker than you. You feel me? I'm light.
I see you, Rich. Good looking, Rich, for the super chat. Much love. I'm go ahead.
Now,
I'm listening.
You need I want you to do your own research, my nigga, but no, we more Indian than anything, bro.
That's what I've been learning, bro.
That whole we all come from Africa, that was the biggest lie this crackers ever said to us, bro.
I'm learning that.
I don't want to. I'm just opening the door for you. I want you to go check it out, bro.
Indeed.
Because believe me, this is the reason why we look alike.
That's why we more brown than black.
That look like he's Dominican.
Right.
You got a lot of light-skinned niggas that look Dominican, that look Puerto Rican. Because we all Indians, bro. We all come from white people coming, slaughtering, slaving, and taking over shit. No disrespect to nobody, but in the name of Jesus, facts over feelings.
Facts over feelings. We're going to keep it at Google. I appreciate you, loved one. I text you. You tapped in. I ain't going to forget you now. I already know.
They did this shit.
Go ahead.
They did this shit everywhere.
I'm
knowing. You look around the world, they did it everywhere.
It's
if you look at Haiti, it was French.
Yeah.
Well, white people from Europe. My country was Spain. White people from Europe. You go to Brazil, it was people from Portugal. White people from Europe. America, England, white people from Europe. They They just came and they just took over the whole world in the name of Jesus.
Yeah, I saw somebody do a video about the Bermuda Triangle, and they were saying the actual Bermuda Triangle was how they took the blacks from Africa and left them in America. Took the ones from America and left them in Africa. Took those from the Dominican, and that's what it was a triangle.
Yes.
And that's how they confused you and got us like thinking we. Yeah. But I appreciate you. We gonna build.
Why.
We gonna break bread, man. Much love, man.
I don't know how I was in LA, right?
Hey, he on one. He think it's just me, him on the phone. 727 is on you right now, right? Then we gonna get to the who next? 937-216-206-713-424 858, then the 832. Just so y'all know, I see y'all on my mama. Appreciate your patience. 727, what it do, love one?
How y'all doing?
Oh man, we blessed. We blessed the bond. We blessed beyond abundance. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. And I want to thank y'all for giving me permission to say something.
Speak your mind.
You know what I really know? Like, first, I'm not a street guy. So, you know,
respect.
I can say I'm like a very spiritual person. So,
respect.
You know, y'all got to know the world is getting worse and worse.
Indeed.
So, we need to keep praying and keep God on everything y'all do. And
tell me this. Can I stop you, please? Wait, can I stop you, please? Just for the sake of conversation.
Yeah.
Clarification. Because when I look at money, it says in God we trust. So I'm asking you, when you say God, who is God? Is it the same God they're referring to on their money?
No.
Which God are you
God, there's only one God.
Okay, which God is that?
The one in the sky. The one that's coming to save us. The one that you have to always pray.
So that's not
the one.
So where did you come across this God, and where did you become familiar with them, and where can you direct the rest of us to find this God?
Okay, what I'm trying to say is like they're watching every move you do.
God?
I'm talking about the government. Talking about the government.
Mm-hmm.
The system. And every move you do, they're watching everything. So don't let the negative, or us as black people, we influence a lot of people. So that's why they doing the things. You know what I'm saying? Because we are the influencer.
You're right.
Because we are a black king.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? We are an angel.
Mm.
We are special.
Mm.
You know, there's nobody like us. They want to find somebody like us. You know what I'm saying? But they can't find that people like us. So they're trying to take the good people, what we do, because we are the good influencers.
Because
there's people that want to do what we do.
I agree with you. And like at our best, and if I had to analyze what I believe our actual purpose is, I agree with you. But what is it about us that you think that makes it not to be so obvious? Why are we so comfortable at being destructive toward one another?
You know what we have to do?
We
have to get together. We have to get together. We have to stop have ego, being selfish with each other. Because they see us fighting with each other for no reason, just for little things. Because guess what? Money's always going to be here. You only have one life to live. So everything you do, there's a reason for it. And life is one life. So you got to put your feet on somebody's shoes. If you were that person, how would that person feel? So we are brothers, and we got sisters as black queens. So at the same time, we just have to know how to respect each other. Learn how to grow, because if you know you're a grown man, a grown woman, at the end of the day, you should know what you have to do.
Hey, you know what? You
But
might.
it's what.
Your message is
But
real deep.
go ahead.
No, I agree because the same way the flowers, the trees, the stars, and everything else that applies to them. I agree with you too. I agree. But then you know, from when it comes to the human being, just your spectrum of intelligence goes like from A to Z. You got people who are like clinically, deficient mentally. And I always wonder how they fit into the responsibility. I guess I guess it should be practical for us to figure out the responsibility of those who are not quite whole. So that's not as deep as a question as you try to make it. But we have a lot of callers. I definitely appreciate your perspective. You came through loud and clear, bro. I invite you to call back anytime you see the line on. Much love. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Much love.
Much love.
937, it's on you. Then it's 216-206-713-424-832. 818 and the 206. We still got an hour left on the phone line, so I ain't gonna take the number down until we get to like 30 minutes. But go ahead. 937, what's happening, little one? I appreciate
What's popping with it, SPI? What's going on with it, baby?
I appreciate your patience,
G?
partner. I'm blessed, man. Blessed beyond abundance. So I want to clarify, gratitude is the attitude. Jeter, how about yourself, loved one?
Man, I'm good, baby. I'm good. Everything's smooth. But I got two questions for you, dog.
Yeah.
So what's really the temperature on your boy Wacc, man? Like, is niggas really just trying to kill the coast off or something, or you know what I'm saying? Like, what's bro's attitude right now?
This is my
it seems
thing.
like it's one person trying to take down the whole West, and I ain't rocking with that.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it's gotten so beyond norm and size. This one thing he didn't caught himself sticking his foot in his mouth saying online is, ain't nobody bigger than the program, right? All right, but he didn't somehow made himself bigger than the whole program. He's not even from where the program matters, like L.A., Compton, none of that, right? So, due to, the program being attached to poverty and everybody in stuck in poverty having a desire to get out of poverty, and you know what the industry represents to the streets as far as, you see what Young Thug and them caught up in? The industry has been our college. It's been our NBA, our NFL. So, him being a very shrewd individual, being able to position himself as a representative of not only our politics situation out here, but also the plug. He has a unique situation of where he's attracted attention. Then he's made so many decisions at this point that are so hard to understand, as far as affiliating himself with the federal informant and then being so vocal and voiced on internet, saying so many incriminating things, being so convincing that he means so much to the LA gang culture in front of the whole. There's a lot of confusing things going on. So I see the Rico Act is being thrown around. I'm definitely not going to be amongst the ones expressing any intentions or interest of seeing any harm come to him. I wish him the best.
For sure.
He riding that wave. He created that wave. Hey, I hope he's enjoying the ride. He's getting all the attention he seems to have desired. You know what I'm saying?
Word. So shit, my second question to you, bro, and I ain't gonna hold you. Shit, man, how you feeling with this Kendrick joint, man? Cause I feel like with this shit coming out, like, bro really finna restore this feeling that's been missing for a long time for the West, man. And niggas really been asleep for real.
I gotta shout that shit out. I gotta shout that shit out because that's some of the most creative shit I done seen in a long time without it nigga seeming like he trying hard. I don't know who idea that was, how the fuck they came up with that. But that shit is dope as fuck. It's cutting edge. It's the deep fake. That shit fly as fuck. I think it's exactly what.
Yeah, how the response to the Nipsey how the response to the Nipsey deep fake been though out there, like on some real shit? How niggas been taking that in?
The Nipsey what?
On the video he did a Nipsey deep fake, so his face
Well, let me tell you
morphed from
something.
Kobe
I'm not
into
tapped
Nipsey's.
into how what niggas in general think, and what the misconception that out of towners have gotten for a long time is thinking we have a group mind about a lot of things. Most of this shit be scatterbrained, every man for himself. But when it comes to Nip, I can tell you that's putting it at a 97% rate that everybody loving the tribute. Anytime somebody as great as Kendrick put Nipsey with Kobe and the other, it's all, you gotta love that. Just think, dedication, you feel me? Like, that was his boy, you feel me? Oh, my mama, like.
I got that shit tatted on me, dog. I got THC tatted on me for sure.
Yeah, that's hard, man. I appreciate your input. We gonna get to see more of these callers, man. On my mama. Much love, loved one.
All right, bro. Be safe, G.
You likewise. 216, I've been telling you for the longest you was next. What it do?
How you feeling tonight, huh?
I'm blessed, man. I appreciate your patience, man. Politic with your partner, nephew.
All right, so quick thing. So I believe in God. Raised, believe to this day, God is my Lord, you know. But I also truly believe in science. 1 + 1 will always equal 2. No matter how you reverse it, put it together, 1 + 1 is 2. And that's my science. So we can actually factually prove everything began in Africa. The black woman is the only human in history ever that has what's called the Eve gene. That's the ability to make a child of darker or lighter skin tone. No other human ever to this day has that or has had that. So we know for a fact that everything started in the basis of a black woman's womb. Okay. Are you hip to the song by Nas, I Can?
What? With all the babies on the video?
Yeah.
But if he kicking some real deep knowledge on there, it went over my head.
Yes. No, yeah, that's my point. Is, I'm a sociology major. A minor, I apologize. Minor, my psych is my major. My point is I hate black history in school because it teaches us the most incorrect bullshit we'll ever hear. And that third verse of that song is beyond exactly what every person of color needs to hear. I mean, there were empires. I mean, this is literally our history. Empires in Africa called Kush. It's Timbuktu. Every race came to get books to learn from black teachers who taught Greeks and Romans, the Asians, Arabs. We gave them gold. Then gold was converted to money in all things. Money then became empowerment for Europeans. The Persian military invaded because they heard about the gold, the teachings, and everything sacred. Africa was always robbed naked. Slavery was money. Then they began making slave ships. That is our history in a nutshell.
Hey, that's so
We
deep.
started,
That's
we
where
taught, and they took.
That's where New York lost me a lot. Nas, even rest in peace to the HNIC, Prodigy, Mobb D. They used to choose not to rhyme so often and go so apt. I'm gonna listen to that multiple times now that you spit that to me because that's deep. I just heard. You know who else got a verse? We just were speaking on Kendrick and dedication. Nipsey got a verse on dedication that remind me of the shit you was talking about. Go listen. Go listen. When he talk.
I'm gonna ask those. I fucks with Nipsey hard.
But look, okay. I know you know. You know how to detect hidden scriptures. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people because of the gold chains and the blue rags and the blue Pumas and the Benzes. A lot of people miss the depth of the scriptures that Nip actually was putting together. It's really only going to be realized for generations in the future. It's only a few that's are aware and enlightened enough to tap into the depths of a lot of this shit he was saying. Because he knew how to put enough of the everyday trendy shit on top of it to where if you sleep, you're going to miss the deeper message and just pop with it because he package it correctly. But if you really take take some shrooms and like bump cuz shit, you'll get it. You'll really get it. Oh my mama.
No, you are absolutely. What you're saying about Nipsey, when Nipsey did an interview, I believe Nipsey was helping people of color more than anyone in the last 100, 200 years. And why, real quick, so Nipsey did an interview where the song where he used, when Jay-Z made It's a Hard Knock Life, he made it when he did the paperwork and the contract, every rapper after him who wanted to use that sample was able to use it for free. They didn't have to ask, that was part of his contract. But if you notice, Jay never said a word about it. Nipsey uses the sample, finds that out, and begins telling everyone. It wasn't that he just giving homage, it's that he not only did it, but then taught what he knew.
You right.
You see what I'm saying?
You right.
He wasn't going to give us a fish, he was teaching us to fish. And that was in the essence of Brick. Real quick, you had said something for the call. Like,
he said it's for the lake. He said it's for fishing the lake.
All right. Hey, look, I don't know exactly random ramble where we went, but I got a lot of callers to get to. I'm gonna let you go, love one.
Yeah.
Call back anytime you see that number up in there. Much love.
Yes, sir, my brother. Be safe.
Much love. 206. I told you was next. Then it's 713-424-832-818. 260-507, then an 805. Oh, my mama. Look, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm just letting you know I'm live right now, big homie, so I know it ain't time to talk about it, but I want to tell you, I seen your first episode. They already talking about it in the chat room. This Dub C, the shadiest, y'all. You got it, cuz. I'm in the midst of the live right now. I wouldn't have answered for many, but I know we was texting. I just seen that shit. That's crispy clean. I love the way it's looking, the way it's sounding. You know I knew it was coming a long time coming. Shout out to you and the homie CJ. But I love y'all. I'm gonna get back to this live. Anything you want to tell the Google gang, you live on the mic though. Keep it a Google, nigga, like you said a long time ago. Keep it a Google. Oh my mama. Hey, shout out the name of the new show and all that though. Yeah, the Dub C and CJ Max show. You can catch it on all platforms. It's already just coming through. I think get in what we fit in and stay in our own lane and and just talk about real life shit that's going on out here. But we gonna chop it up, spot and keep doing you, man. I see y'all there doing big things, man, and I'm loving to see where the conversation and everything is going with you on the on the evolution of where we start off to where you at right now. Hey man, salute. I know a lot of people don't know the backstory, but you've been front row seat of my journey from like my whole professional career. One day we get to tell the story of how long we've been united, but I appreciate it. Much love. Yeah, it's all good. Keep doing you, man. I'm proud of you, man.
Dub C.
Saying it means a lot coming through and let me know that that we out there looking hard, Tell that nigga Mayhem I said Siete. Yeah, Melee what? Tell him what? Melee, Siete, cuz for Devdo, Selms, neighborhood. East La Costa for Devdo. Much love. All right. Yeah, appreciate the commercial from Dub C. If y'all don't, I know y'all already aware, because y'all on YouTube and y'all see they doing numbers today. Dub C, CJ Mack, Big U. I've been politicking and building with the homie Dub for quite some time, and I was aware that he was preparing to come with a platform. I had no idea when, hadn't talked to him in a long time, and then out of nowhere, I started seeing the footage today of him, CJ Mack, Big U. CJ Mack, that's my G homie too. It's a neighborhood thing, so I love to see the G homies up there politicking, going to the next level with this shit. And I had just sent him a link to one of his own shows, and I just text him like, dope platform, much love. And we had been texting, and then
you know what?
He just called. Hold on, Blue Jay. Let's 206. Did I let you say something yet, or do I interrupt you because Cuz called?
Oh nah, man, I was paying attention. You was talking to Dub, my homie.
I know he a lot. My phone is a lot lower than what y'all talking on, so I hope he came through loud enough for it to matter.
I heard a little bit
Yeah,
about. I heard a little bit of what he was saying, but I couldn't hear it that good through my phone. But I mean, respect, man. I was just letting y'all do y'all thing.
There you go. But
Right.
it's on you though. We back on you. Much love.
Hey, look, your boy that called in that I was talking to right before me, he pretty much said exactly what I was about to say about that gene that's only in the black woman. So I'm gonna just get off of that because we is the
But
rich.
you know what,
First of
y'all?
all,
But you
gotta
know what?
think about it
You
like
know
this here.
what? That's the exact evidence as to why that's the most disrespected species of person, at least in America. And then just think about the actual mind frame of those people we speaking of right now. If you look at social media, at least how they feel like they out here for theyself, by theyself, with no morals, anything goes, and you know when it comes down to getting it cracking, the ratchetness, the roaches and the rats usually win. We are looking at ourselves and being told we are historically gods and royalty. Yet and still, we found ourselves getting spat upon, shit upon, degraded, murdered. Guess what? She might be. There are images of ancient black female warriors with the sword and the shield. She might be the one that's gonna bring all this shit back. She might have to get fed up with everything. Everybody, and flip the
yep,
script. Cause that's
yep,
what, you know how I love the black
yep,
woman. I love the black woman like I love my daughter, my granddaughter, my mother, her sisters, and her
yep,
mother. On my mama. That's how I love
yep.
the black woman.
On
The
my
whole
mama.
concept of the black woman. I was not mature enough,
And we
aware
wild.
enough to be in this position my whole life, but I have arrived. That's why here in the black box, in the same spirit
That's
that
right.
Tupac was saying it, never call you bitch again. It hurts my feelings to
That's right.
see black women so comfortable addressing themselves as bitches. And before we could point the finger and say, oh, what the
Right.
fuck is wrong with y'all? You have to be fully aware they were only rocked into that comfort by us. We kicked that off. And then I seen the
Right.
coldest shit. It's a
Yeah,
baby. She
we
can't
kicked
be
that
no
shit
older
off,
than
but
3 years old. Look at this, cuz. No, look at this. Look at this. This broke my heart. If this don't break your heart and you black and this don't make you see that our future is in jeopardy if we don't change this type of energy, hey look, y'all. Hey look, sometime in order to get better, you gotta go all the way down to nothing. What we are and who we
That's
are,
right.
it might have to be eliminated, bro.
Right.
It might have to be eliminated. Look, how is
Right.
this cool?
Right. Go ahead, Loco.
Like I ain't got this queued up. But long story short, it's a little girl like 3 years old at the nail shop with her mama getting her nails done. Okay, I ain't knocking none of that. She getting finished. The little girl, she like, let me see your nails. They pretty. She like, thank you. She got it. It seems like she has the little girl
yeah, I don't
groomed.
like that shit.
She got her well trained. She says, I like your nails. They look nice. She says, thank you. The little girl does it very well. She says, how does it make you feel? And the little girl say, a bad bitch. I ain't gonna even highlight on it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Hey, you know what's fucked up?
Damn,
Keep it 100
man.
with you, dog. I'm 45 years old, my nigga, and I take blame for certain shit that happened to the young men that's under me because I know at some point in time we kind of let that shit go. And a nigga stopped leading where a nigga was supposed to lead coming up in the world. So I'm a grown ass man. I do take blame for something. I got a son that's 23 and a daughter that's 22. So I know how it goes. But at the end of the day, like a boy was saying about that gene that's in the woman, they don't teach that shit. That nigga had to go to college and learn that shit at a 4-year motherfucking school. I ain't teaching that shit in no motherfucking school from elementary school to high school because I ain't never heard that shit till I became a 40-plus-year-old man.
No, but look, that's what the internet has provided us. It has provided us access to a lot of information that we had no idea existed. Now it's on us to try to like filter through it and find out a new truth. I realize people our age, it's so much information that it's not probably going to be all activated in our time, but it's our duty to grasp it enough to where we can teach it to our seeds, and then they grasp it younger, and when they do their research and they figure it out, the next generation to get it younger, and then the next generation to get it younger, and when we get a generation, just think how our generation is turned out on this bullshit nationwide.
Right.
Look, just think when we get generations turned out on that real shit. It's inevitable. It's over with.
Right.
It's over with. And what we have to do as what we have to do as contemporaries is stop taking this shit so personal and worried about our lifespan.
Right.
We got to start applying ourselves to issues from a perspective that's going to affect the time when we not here. That's why you hear about Malcolm and Martin and Huey and the others, because and even I'm gonna put motherfucking Muhammad. Go ahead.
You know what that requires though? That requires a nigga to be unselfish. And the one motherfucking problem that niggas have is being selfish.
But this what we gonna do. This what we gonna do. This what we gonna do. You put that out there, and it must be a reason we heard that. But we gonna focus on the positives. And yeah, selfish is it's a problem. You know why you will find the most selfishness amongst the people like ours? Because at one point we were the most deprived, and just to have anything meant the most to an individual like us. And we were the race of people done so fucking crucially bad that our motherfucking genetic code, our DNA, has been changed to a people of oppression. Don't allow yourself, as you becoming awake and aware.
I agree with that shit though. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, we just gotta allow ourselves to walk into the fullest of the knowledge before we come down too hard on the situation that is. Because guess what? If you see what's going on, y'all, if you see what's going on, y'all, that we more than likely are not. Listen to me. We are more than likely not going to see the ultimate goal that we wish to see in our lifetime. However, in a sense of a relay, even though as the nigga that kicked the race off, you're not gonna be the one to cross the finish line. You gotta do your part as hard as you can. We just gotta everything that we believe is principles. Let's stick to them. Set better examples. Let's do more than we say. That's what I'm talking about. But go ahead. I'm gonna let you tie up your thought, and I'm gonna get to the next caller. So we got a gang of callers, homie.
Alright, but look, I agree with you on what we went through. But think about it like this here. But like I said, I'm 45. My grandmother back in the 80s, the old people around us, everybody around us, none of the people were selfish towards nobody around them. Their selfishness came into the generation of me and the generation after me because of the simple fact that's the shit they started putting in our face.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%.
Have this selfishness like they got now.
No, I agree with you. And I believe that we will find our way back to a less selfish spectrum. I don't know if you and I see it as we're being alive, but it's on me and you as individuals to be less selfish, and that's our motherfucking obligation, homie.
Yep, I appreciate your call, my guy.
I appreciate your call. Please don't. Please don't hesitate.
And what boy was trying to the song what boy was trying to say about Nip earlier. That's that hustle and motivate, man.
Oh my mama. Much love. All right, 424. You local. Then we got the 818. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the number off the screen, because there's so many calls backed up. I want to make sure I get to everybody that's been waiting and don't overdo it. So I appreciate everybody's patience.
Do your thing, Spider.
What it do, love 1424?
What up?
Oh, I can't call it, man. We just in here politicking. What it do? What's on your mind? Can you hear me, homie?
424.
Oh, he gone. He must have accidentally hit the button. He waited that long. Did we wake him up in his ear? 832, that's mean it's on you. What's up, loved one?
What's happening, man?
Oh, man, we just keeping it Google, politicking, facts over feelings, loving life.
Say, man, I like that. I like that. Keep it Google, man. Say, I'm 71, man. So you got to keep it Google with me now.
No, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. No, fuck that. Hold on. Fuck that. I've been talking. I know I probably got white shit in the corner of my mouth. Don't none of y'all love me because ain't none of y'all told me. So maybe I don't got it. But that nigga, you heard what that nigga said? That nigga said he's 71 and he came here talking about keep it Google. Oh, my mama for the big homie.
Google gang, straight legend. Google gang, SBI. Google gang, Google gang in here. You better keep that shit up Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
Bottom line, love life, show us a blessing. Pull up politic and blow us a session. Spot a local most easty. No mistake in the station. They making them statements. We waking and baking. Word of the day, EC on replay. The marijuana-thon with VJ Keyway. BS and BS. Killing on the track in the black box. We never put feelings over facts. Bay Machiavelli, run me the bread. I don't get mad, I get money instead. I be high, you can tell by a nigga eyes. But wise enough to enterprise, you dig a lies. Contemplating with the Google gang, conversating. Counting coins while these cowards in the comments hating. Only thing count, my count getting another comma. I'm a magnet to the money on my mother mama.
Better keep that shit up Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
If you can't keep it a Google, then don't mention me. Run a check through the set, I bet them niggas mention me. Red Bull and Hennessy, I keep the same energy. No matter on a solo or a couple homies with me. Tell them come get me if they want confrontation. I keep a couple shooters with me. And we right here waiting on shit to pop off. Take a nigga top off, you tempt me. All that BS, you can miss me. Slide down Century, doing about 60 in the gutter lane. Faded off yak and drop the pistol, hopping out the rain. I won't change, keep it a Google the only way. Mention me, I come out and play. That's on the gang. We're not the same. I ain't nothing like these rap niggas. Hanging with bangers, no bodyguards. We all strapped, nigga. All truth, no lies. Facts over feelings. We ain't gonna start something we can't finish. Google gang.
Better keep that shit up Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
Keep it a Google. We in the black box on VJ Keyway, aka Bay Machiavelli, Spotted Lope, the most easty. My big homie from the Google gang say he's 71 and he want to politic with us. What it do, loved one?
Say, man, look here, man. I got some kin folks down your way, man, and man, I love them, man. And what it is, man, see, like, you know, way back in the game in the 80s and things when it was all about finesse. Okay, they started taking
finesse out of the game and going down the short way with the jacket and all of this here. And see, I know you know what I'm talking about.
Loud
We
and
had
clear.
Max, we had Tails, and you know, if no disrespect to our black women because it ain't nothing but kings and queens out here. Salute to you, King. Okay, but I live on one of the biggest strolls in Houston. Okay, and them girls could be anything they want to be, but they want to be that. So I was kicking it with a little old rapper, and I told him, I say I stand on finesse, and I say I just don't be talking. So you know I caught a renegade. I was going to the bank and I caught a renegade walking up on me real quick. So I jumped out the car to make sure she was by herself, and I stuck my phone up under my seat. So when she walked up, she said, "You got a light?" So I said, "Yeah, I got a light." I said, "Can you help me out? I lost my phone." I said, and I'm trying to find. I said, "You got a phone?" And she said, "Yeah, I got a phone." I said, "Give it here." And I dialed my number. Okay. Then I told that youngster, I said, "Watch these texts I get, and I'm going to make this girl get her a job. I'm going to make her go do a lot of things, and I'm going to show them to you, paperwork." So I sent them to her. And I know back in the game, I would have went a different route. Because them old school guys that I come up around that were driving them Chevelles and, you know, the Cadillacs, them little short Cadillacs.
Would have put her on the blades.
Man, look here.
So are you telling me this? Are you
telling?
So do you classify yourself as a captain?
Well, I like to see these young brothers do better, man, because instead of killing each other, see, really they trying to just get rid of our race. And they don't know they doing what them people want them to do.
That's the
and it's a real bigger picture.
Preach.
And if they don't snap that it's a real bigger picture, you see, they taking them down and they taking their money. So when they take their money, guess what they gonna be doing? They gonna be driving a hoopty like me. You know, see, that's what they gonna be doing, driving a hoopty like me. But I'm good.
So wait, tell
because
me this.
If you do 25
wait.
You do 25.
Wait. Hold on, OG. You say you 71. You driving a hoopty. You said that as if it's something that the youth need to avoid so they won't end up like you. What decisions in your life do you say you made that caused you to be 71 driving a hoopty? And it sounds like you would rather not be driving, even though you satisfied with it. It seemed like you realized where you could have did something different and not been in that hoopty. What were the decisions you made in life that you feel that caused you to be in a hoopty versus in a hell of a ride?
Well, I like it because can't nobody take it from me. I make money now. Okay. I'm in the real estate.
Okay.
And I just lost a deal in California for $325,000. The lady, her dad or something had died.
What part of California was you in?
On the house. Now we lost.
What part of California? That must have been like.
Yeah, we lost that.
That must have been out like in Apple Valley or something. If it was in California for $325.
No, I'm talking about down here.
Oh.
Down here in Houston.
Oh, okay, in Houston. Okay.
Yeah. And see, that's what I do. I sit at this computer and I run numbers and all of that, and I got a 5-star man behind me, and I make money. But I like my hoopty, man. I go fishing and all of that stuff, man. I enjoy the square life.
Your area code is 832, right?
Yeah.
I'm texting you right now, OG. I want to pick your brain.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
You hear me?
Okay. Yeah, man.
I feel blessed. I feel blessed. Go ahead.
Let me shut it down with this here, and I'm gonna let you go ahead on.
All right.
Okay. When I was coming up, I had a white gold Rolex with a blue oyster face crown. I bought cars off the showroom floor. Okay. And I had a black bear coat. My mama gave it to Goodwill. She said it wasn't gonna never get that cold down here. She gave it to Goodwill. You know what I'm saying? So what it is, you know, I'm just laying back because I'm going downhill, man. You know, I'm going downhill and I ain't scared. You know,
Right.
I ain't scared. Guess what? Man, I just buried my brother last year in October.
So what you was born
and my
like? You
kinfolk
what you was
from where
born?
you at,
What you was
from
born?
Compton,
What you
he
was?
wanted to come down here, and we told him, you know, just it's too much. Because when he come down here, he rent cars and all that kind of stuff. So
what
we
was
told
born?
him
What
to
you was
stay
born?
home.
You was born in 49 or 48?
Huh?
You was born in 40, 50?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you my parents' age. Much love, man. I just text you. Text me your name back so we can politic.
Okay, yeah.
Appreciate you,
I've been
OG.
thinking about doing that, but I didn't want to, you know how these
Look,
phone things
I
go.
wanna
And
give you your
this internet
flowers. I
stuff.
want to give you your flowers and appreciate you for being one of our elders that have made it well beyond a decade beyond 60, because it seems so often we're announcing the death of our black men at the age of 60 or younger. So I salute you for being out here and being strong and being tapped in well beyond the age of 60. And I appreciate you responding to my text, if you will. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Much love.
All right, young man. Keep it Google.
Keep it Google.
Keep it Google.
818, what it do, love one?
Fire love the most easy.
What it do?
818.
818.
818.
What it do? What it do?
What it do? What it do?
Hey, it's only a few people in my life be comfortable just calling me Spidey. You got to be a real nigga. What's happening? That nigga
What up, cuz?
Magic from 87 used to call
That
me.
nigga high.
That's all right. I'm high too. Magic from 87 used to call me Spidey.
Me too.
Spidey. Sir Jinx used to call me Spidey. My boy Meal Ticket Jamil from about the West Side Pirus, the barber, rapper, he used to call me Spidey. And then that's about it. Who is you? You one of them niggas?
Hey, 18.
Yeah.
What's happening? What's happening? Politics.
What up with you? You gonna say something, cuz?
Spidey.
What's happening? What's happening? It's me, this Spidey.
What's happening, brother?
This Spidey, live on the line. SPID, ID the Rider. What it do? Who is you? Who is you, 818? What's on your mind? Hello?
Hey, Spider.
What up, cuz?
Hey, Spider, check this out.
What's cracking?
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Why is it you think that we are so bent on destroying each other?
Man, all you, hey, okay, now we in a room full of mirrors. You didn't hear me ask that question? Hey, cuz, that's the question. Hey, bro, if we can figure that out, we can start reversing some shit, my nigga. I keep muting you, Blue Jay. You just got the giggles, cuz. Oh, you high as the homie? This nigga, what's happening? This nigga, I'm gonna mute the homie. I don't know what's up with him. Hey, cuz, that's the question. That's the fucking question, man. I'm trying to figure out. I don't understand, cuz I think, like, even the destructive energy that we continuously display, if it was redirected somewhat, it could be effective. But it's so directed inward.
Right.
I don't know I don't know if there's a cleansing process going on. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. I tend to believe and lean to the fact that it has to be some direct relation to what we experience. I'm not necessarily putting the responsibility on us rehabilitating the situation on anyone else. However, I think the condition we find ourselves in has to be directly related to the atrocities we've experienced through tradition, through generations. It has to be. What could be the other
Yeah.
What could be the other explanation for every other group of people upon the face of the earth that tend to seemingly have even action and opportunities, at least for the last, 60, 70 years? What would be any other explanation for one group of people to seemingly not perform as scale, as efficient as other groups? If I had to look at all the groups and analyze them, I would have to start with the differences. How many of them have experienced what us and our ancestors have experienced? So I tend to start right there. And
right.
Although I think the actual responsibility of getting it better inevitably is going to lie far more upon us than it is going to be on us applying pressure on a system that isn't designed or has any desire for us to be destined to be great. As soon as we're great within this system, their whole idea of their system has failed. And that's why I finally realized we got a chance.
Right.
Look how, can you imagine being faked out to the point where we got an opportunity to clap for Barack Obama? That was one of the biggest flukes black folks.
Right.
Whoa, they served us with that one. Even right now, what I'm saying is, I got fondness toward him. That's how, it's like, I almost got indoctrinated with the black president, like I was indoctrinated with Christianity. It's so easy to get caught up in it. It's so hard to realize that was a strike against us and not for us. But yeah, I appreciate your call in. You triggered thoughts that kind of took me elsewhere. I didn't mean to get away from what you was talking about.
Man.
I welcome you to go ahead.
Man, no doubt. Shout out. Much love, Spider Low.
Back at you, loved one. Anytime you see that number up, you're welcome.
Okay, no doubt.
Jeter, Google gang. We got the 5. Go on, Blue Jay. Hold it down, man. Quick. Stop all that giggling. We got 3 more callers. Matter of fact.
Okay.
I think the 713. Wasn't that the goofball earlier? Maybe not. I think it was 714. But it's 507 next. And then that's nickel bags. And then we got the 713. So
507.
507 area code. What it do, loved one?
What's happening, cuz?
Man, we just politicking. You already know. Yes, sir. Loud and clear in my ear.
Oh, man. Neighborhood to neighborhood, cuz.
Neighborhood.
No, I've been fucking with you for a while, cuz. Shit, I fuck with you back with, on SIBO album. You know what I'm talking about?
Thank you. The homies from Sacramento wasn't even up on that. Thank you.
Yeah. I fuck with all my niggas from Cali, man.
That's what it
You know what I'm saying? But, I was hearing what y'all was talking about, man. It kind of it made me want to get in the discussion. Y'all wondering like why we set back and shit. You know what I mean? I got like a little mind state like how you got. You know what I'm talking about? Like I wonder that same shit. But I heard old boy when I first hopped in, he was talking about Pangea and shit. And I know a little something about Pangea when the earth was, you know what I mean, all the continents were connected and whatnot. You know, we was all, when it comes back to how it all come from Africa. And you gotta look at it, I wanna say some things, like you gotta look at it like, see, I'm light skinned. My people Creole, they from Louisiana and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I got Louisiana and Haitian and all type of shit. Half of them went to Cali and the other half came up here to Minnesota. You know, so shit, and the other half went to Seattle. But the thing is, man, if you look at that shit, all of that shit, everybody got melanin. You know, it go back to that melanin. I don't know if you ever heard about Reese's Monkey.
No.
If you ever heard about a Reese's Monkey.
No, Reese's Monkey, no.
Yeah, that's how that's how the Egyptians made the white person. It's some deep shit. Yeah,
you ain't gonna get my channel. You ain't gonna give me Nick Cannon talking that shit, is you?
Shit, if I knew Nick Cannon, I wouldn't be talking to you.
No.
I still would be talking to you though.
No, I know you didn't mean to say that. No, I know you didn't mean to say that. I'm saying, Nick Cannon got to talking that deep knowledge, and
They made him get some act right. Sound you went deep on me.
Right. Shit. Well, shit. I'm gonna tell you all the truth, man. My cousin was Philando Castile that got killed by the police up here.
Man,
before George Floyd.
Rest in peace to your cousin. That's fucked up how they did, cuz with his girl in the car. See, you see
Yeah.
You see
Man,
who
nigga,
he was with.
I'm all in.
You see the reason. The only reason we know exactly how it
came on my
went.
porch, nigga. It was like I want to say a couple thousand motherfuckers came by my porch because that's where we hung out at on my porch. That's where we hung out at every day on my porch when we was in high school. I went to elementary, everything with cuz. We did bikes together, all that shit, cuz.
So tell me this.
Tell me
this. I promise you, if the roles was reversed, it would be somebody willing to make sure somebody felt some revenge.
And see, that's why I try to keep myself together, man. I moved the fuck away from the city, cuz. Cause I was finna smash out.
Hey, that's deep, bro. I'm just saying, like, I seen it on camera how they did, cuz that shit was so, like, I guarantee you, Trayvon Martin was killed just as unjustly, bro.
Yeah.
But guess how long?
Yeah, I guarantee.
In my lifetime, they've been doing it since Natasha Harlan.
It's been going on for a long motherfucking time, man. You know.
But I'm talking about on camera. I'm talking about on camera, bro. Camera video ain't been around. We know about the lynchings and all that, but that they tell us that, and we only see pictures and shit. I'm talking about on camera. In the 90s, Natasha Harlan was a junior high school female, black, went into a store, got accused of stealing. The lady grabbed her wrist. She went to give the lady the propeller, beat her ass with the hands over, wop, turned around, walked away. It's over with.
The
Asian lady shot her in the back of her head, bro.
Yeah, the Asian lady did that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, she got some probation. I'm telling you, this how long we've been murdered on camera and no one has been held responsible. This is how long it's been going on. So I want to say rest in peace to Phil Castillo.
You know what I'm saying? They keep letting it go.
Like
they burned down our city or whatnot. You know what I mean? But shit, they burnt that bitch down and shit. What? The next month, shit.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you
something.
You know what I mean?
Let me tell you something, homie. Throughout the history of existence, equality, change of oppression has never come by begging, screaming, or marching. Either it comes by violent force or it comes by, I don't know if this has happened in the past, but I see a potential process of elimination of the opposition. It takes a little longer, but I just know by interbreeding and the fact that the recessive gene is opposite of the dominant gene, I think just in a matter of time, melanation will exalt itself back to its original place on Earth. But I think
you think so?
Oh yeah, it's definitely inevitable if this society continues to exist, just based on the death rate of them and their reproduction rate versus the rate that they reproduce only with one another versus the rate that they reproduce with other ethnicities, and the fact that anything they combine with is dominant versus their gene. It's mathematically been proven that it's only a matter of time. If things continue to go the way they are, they will definitely be
They're gonna get wiped out.
A minority on the path toward extinction. A lot of intelligent philosophers explain this for the reason why there's been such an assault on everything melanated across the planet and such an endeavor to colonize and have a sense of supremacy over all humanity. This is their innate.
You got me beat on that dictionary talk.
This is their.
I can't speak that well.
No, this is their
You know what I'm saying?
innate.
I
Okay,
keep
let me break it down. The reason why.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
You can't say it the way you say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you intelligent. You got that talk.
They have a
I can tell
natural.
how when you
They have a
rapping,
natural.
you know what
I'm gonna
saying?
tell you, but I'm gonna keep it a Google with you. Everything you hear me say is something I've heard. I do not read. I'm not a well-read individual. I have soaked up information, knowledge, and let me take that last statement back. Everything you say is not something I've heard. The information that you may have think I have read, more than likely I've heard it. However, a lot of things I say are just based upon my own analyzation and my own intuition. But I am not as well read as one may assume based upon how my vocabulary comes across. I don't mean to try to seem like what I'm saying was deeper than it was. All I was saying was this. Damn. I know what I was saying. I just got to know what I was saying. I just drew a blank.
Yeah, you good, cuz? Because I don't think you get what I'm saying though, cuz. What I'm saying is I ain't taking you as that. I'm just saying that the way you speak, you speak highly intelligent in words that I can't speak. You know what I mean? And that's what I had always a problem with in life. But
am I still getting my? I want to
though.
make sure I'm getting my point across. I'm taking what you say as I'm really listening. So, is that affecting my ability to communicate with you? Because if so, I want to make sure I articulate my message. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Say less. Thank you. So I hope, therefore, you declaring my vocabulary somewhat elevated upon yours. I hope that it could be a benefit to help you build yours. Because all I'm about is building with one another.
Yeah.
Iron sharpen iron, bro.
That's my point of saying that. You know what I mean? I'm giving you your flowers, if anything. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. I appreciate it, loved one. I appreciate it. And those flowers are reciprocated because energy, it take one to know one. So although you may not be sitting where I'm sitting, for you to be humble enough as a man to approach me in a certain manner, it just reminds me that for the most part, I can believe you will make some of the same decisions I would make when it's not that easy to make. So I salute you.
Yeah, salute, man. It's always salute, man. It's always salute to you, man. It's always been, man. Shit. It was a pleasure, you know what I mean, even chop it up with you. You know what I'm talking about, Lo? Because you're a real one. You know what I mean? I can't say that about me. I got connections with niggas, you know what I mean, KC and shit. I got family all through KC and you know what I mean, that type of shit, but you one of the real ones. Killer Titan holler at me and shit. You know what I mean? I got a lot of homies on my line and shit, but I ain't no rapper, none of that shit. I'm just a regular ass motherfucking hood brother, man.
That's much love. You my brother, but I hear people speaking and responding to the fact I say I'm not well read. I'm gonna tell y'all about my experience with reading, and outside of the anxiety that causes me to take magazines and open them from the back and then thumb through them backwards, I have an anxiety that causes me to not be able to have the patience to read books. But because of the way society expresses their importance, I have forced myself to read books on multiple occasions. And what I've realized is no matter how profound the subject matter the book is based upon, I get the premise of the book quite early. And no matter how much more of the actual information I intake, it doesn't enhance my grasp of the overall concept. So a lot of times you have people that are speed readers and that can read through content so fast, and then they can summarize it so well, it's hard to believe because they read it so fast. Then I believe there's another part of the spectrum of people who can then just get a synopsis of what's going on and then summarize the same content just as well. And I believe I'm of that class. It gets laborious for me to go through somebody else's whole expression. Just know this. I've realized this. Reading is consuming someone else's, another human's thought. Expressing
if anything, it's the European thought, and they tell us
regardless,
what the hell race is.
regardless who thoughts there are, as exalted of an experience as reading has been designated in our society and worldwide, reading is fundamental, and reading is the key to all things because where knowledge is contained. But just think about this: we're living in a society to where books, by the way CDs, 8-tracks, and cassette tapes have become extinct, books are soon to follow the same course. So now, just think about future societies' responsibility of being familiar with information. Reading is not going to be as essential as it has been for such a long time. The fact that you can actually read. Reading is a fucking tool in order to be exposed to and absorb information, thoughts, concepts, and words. We're moving into a society where that same information is going to be accessible, eliminating the necessity to actually read. So now, I say, what's more important? Not more important, but to me personally, my personal experience is to read what another person thought. All it is someone thought something, researched something, then they wrote it down. Now I'm reading another human being's input. I personally would rather be involved in providing information to digest than running around digesting a bunch of information presented by other humans. Although there's a benefit to digesting, I'm not trying to deter anyone else from being an accomplished reader. Read as much as you may. All I'm doing is telling a personal testimony. Just like the majority of the successful NFL and NBA players had a 4-year college career. However, there are stories of those who haven't. And I'm just saying in that sense, my journey might not be the
I'm one of those.
Yeah, reading, I've always done well.
I can't read.
In school, I can read. I read quite well. But when it comes to reading, I've learned when I try to digest the totality of a manuscript, it has been a waste of time because I pretty much got the gist of it early on. And even though I went through the whole experience, I realized, oh, I got what he was talking about a long time ago. Everything, a lot of it be filler, is my point. But 713, you've been extremely patient and I appreciate it. You are the last actual caller. What it do, loved one?
Wow, what's good, King? You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. Hey, I was feeling you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been following you since you first got on the platform. You know what I'm saying? This Viper. You know what I'm saying? Wayne, you inspired me to go do my podcast. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about some stuff we on right now, what y'all did was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Black empowerment. You know what I'm saying, King? You heard me? Real talk.
Much love.
I'm from New Orleans, by the way, man.
Much love, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the whole New Orleans. Shout out to you.
90 seconds.
Yep. Yeah, you already know. You heard? Yeah, fact. Look, man, I was getting on that topic, man, when y'all was talking about, man, you know what I'm saying, about the what's going on with the internet and books, what you did was running down, that's going to be a stink. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
sir. Because
you
got to realize the internet made people lazy. Like, I go, like, the other day, you heard me? Like, I go in the library, you know what I'm saying? I see, like, probably, like, 5 people in that mother. I was going, you know what I'm saying, do some paperwork, get some facts.
60 seconds.
Man, I'm like, dang.
No, look,
crazy.
She ain't finna.
This really going.
Don't
the
worry.
internet took over. Like, where
Hey,
people later? They don't pick up.
But
books.
look, society as a whole, they're presenting it as if that's a good thing because now they're saying all the time as adolescents we spend in school training people to memorize things is a wasted exercise. There's no need to memorize so many bits of information.
because all those answers are at the tip of your fingertip. Now they want to find out what would humans utilize that same brain power to do if they weren't memorizing everything that we were programmed to memorize throughout school.
10 seconds.
That countdown is only going to stop callers from calling in. They ain't going to disconnect us. But what I'm saying is this. I hear everything you saying, and I'm not disagreeing with you. But what you saying is not something that the general public is looking at as a bad thing. That's what they're anxious to usher in.
I was trying to get that out though, because reading, I wasn't like I can read my ass off, but it never helped me. You know what I mean? That shit though, I go by experience. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
About what I've
Me too.
Like,
Experience, intuition, and inspiration. That's what I go by. On my mama.
Yeah, I go by what I see and what I hear and what the my father passed when I was 14. You know what I'm talking about? So I had to get out here and do everything on my own. Do you mind
me asking? Do you mind me asking? Do you mind me asking how your father passed?
My father passed. They said it was a heartache, you know what I mean? But I know what it was, you know what I mean? They didn't want to tell me what it was, but I know he was fucking around with that cocaine and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
What was it? Was it in a time frame of when fentanyl was a word, or before that era?
No, that's it. That shit. I'm an '84 baby, man.
Okay, so before that.
Yeah, fentanyl wasn't no fentanyl, none of that bullshit. I don't even smoke weed no more.
Hey, rest in peace to your pops, man. Much love, man.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. But yeah, man, shit. That's what's up. Rest in peace, brother. You know what I mean? I done been through it all. You know what I'm talking about? So I had my first daughter. I just had my first daughter. What? Shit, I'm 37. I had her at 33, 34. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't out here like that.
That's a good thing. I
was always on some hustle.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a perfect, like, as much as it might seem late. You probably are at a level of wisdom and discipline and maturity to where you can effectively parent someone in these times, because it's very difficult to be a parent about something and serve your children correctly in these times. They trying to take it away from you, the ability to even.
They don't even it's still the same though, cuz. My son, he goes to school right now.
It's still the same though, cuz. I'm 90 crip. It's still the same though. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers, man, nigga ain't got no motherfucking love out here, man. I got my daughter shit. 50% of the time, I still pay child support, all that. Man, the state doing all that same old shit that they always do. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing cracking out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the motherfuckers still on the same old shit that they been doing. Tear a black man down. You know what I'm talking about? Man, shit. Ain't nothing for me to do but just keep trucking though. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can do. Trucking, man. I can't give up.
That's all we can do. Man. I appreciate you, man. What's your area code, homie?
Shit, me, I'm 507, man. I'm Minnesota. I'm where Cuz from Kobe that Wacc was talking shit about, man. They got popped off up here, man, in Minnesota, man.
When you say Wacc was talking shit about, you can just drop a nigga name in every motherfucking city across the map. But shout out to the murder soda.
Man, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Cuz, man.
All right, hey, look. Hey, 713, I'm going to let you go ahead and get back to what you were saying. Yeah. And I'm going to let you tie it up. And we're gonna wrap this up. What's up, loved one?
Yeah, bro, like, man, it's crazy. I feel what Homie was saying, though, you know what I'm saying? Because my son, he go to school right now in Kip, you hear me? They don't even teach them how to write cursive. I'm like, man, I had to teach them myself.
I got a son to go to Kip. I got a son go to Kip too.
Yeah, man, you're like that shit crazy. They don't even teach them.
But just think, it's teaching them, if not wasting time, to teach them to write in cursive, I believe that's an intellectual evolution part of society, because actual writing is gonna be obsolete, bro. In the next 60, 70 years, nobody's gonna write, bro. Nobody's gonna be writing anything. Nothing. Even look, you can purchase a home and sign documents with your actual signature that can be printed on paper and do it all with your finger on the screen. There's like
Yeah, facts. Yeah, you right about that. For real.
I think the vaccine was an experiment as to what the future is going to be. They want to have a digital they want to have a digital presence in each human, and therefore they can eliminate you writing signatures. As soon as you touch that, I swear to God, I watched a group of people coming home from off a cruise ship, and I was working, and they was every time you come off, there's a process we have to go through customs, and through years the process is show your passport. It takes a little time. Everybody in your group got to pull out their passport. It all got to get checked, and you go through. Now, the people stand up there with an iPad, and all you have to do is face recognition. Okay, you can go. Yeah. It's a brand new day.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, it's a brand new day.
You heard? But yeah, you ain't lying. All they'll use your face, you know what I'm saying? They doing a face thing too.
Yep.
You in the system, they doing your face thing. All you gotta do is put your face in there and bow. Oh, all right, you scan? It's like they taking your temperature, but they got the thing for the face too.
Oh God. Hey, look. It's about time for
me to find ways. They gonna find ways, though.
On God, on my mama, they gonna find ways. I appreciate you calling in. I appreciate your patience and waiting. I'm finna wrap this up, and anytime you see that number up, though, you're welcome to tap in, loved one.
Oh yeah, I want to thank you too, brother, man. God bless you, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop doing what you're doing. Keep out my platform, man. Desire Your Finest, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You inspire me, brother. I appreciate you, man. Like I said, man, you know what I'm saying? Only the real one stand. You know what I'm saying? The faith don't fall. You already know, you heard me?
Hey, slow it down and say it a little clearer. What's your platform again?
Desire Your Finest. Check it out. I'm talking about every topping on there. You know what I'm saying? You inspire me, brother. And I salute you to the fullest. You heard me?
Much
real
love.
Talk. World recognized real, man.
Back
at
you,
for you, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching you all in jail, my nigga. So when I came out, you heard me? I'm like, man, this dude really real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I saw it and I'm like, man, this dude really like speaking on the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? That would make me do it too, you heard me?
Hey, man, I can't add nothing to that, man. All I can say is hallelujah, amen. Thank you. I appreciate you. Much love, man. Hey, you bless me. You bless me with
man,
just saying
King, that. Appreciate you, man. Bless you, brother.
Likewise. Much love.
One, dude.
Nickel Bags, Blue Jay, Real Near Radio. What it do? 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 What it do?
What it do, Loco? What it do, Loco? Talk to me.
Oh man, don't tell me to talk. How the Blue Jay? Hey, leave it up to Blue Jay to say some bullshit. I done did all this talking. I finally say, Blue Jay, what up? He gonna tell me, talk to me. Ain't that a bitch?
Nah, cause I'm multitasking. I'm multitasking. Nah, I ain't mean it like that, Spider Loc.
Okay.
What up, Nick?
Huh?
What's up, Nick? Say what's up to Nick? Hey, Nick, Nick on the there? What up, man? You?
Hey, look, they still they still politicking about writing in cursive. It said to me, writing cursive is a way. If you know how to write, it could be code. Not many people can read it, or at least as time goes on. Yeah, I guess it can be a way of ancient communication eventually. However, you got to realize the whole current school system that we experience as a curriculum was designed according to current history by the Rothschilds to keep a system in place from the Industrial Revolution to condition a society to be qualified to go into after adolescence to a society to work in warehouses, assembly lines, things of that nature. That's when this curriculum was designed in those days. Now, that was the Industrial Revolution. We're on the verge of a technical revolution as to where people in general have to be trained at a whole nother skill set. The curriculum that the school system, preschool through 12th grade, this period, that curriculum, that is over with. It's old like the CD. It's old like the record player. It's old like the fucking 8-track. It's old like the cassette. There is a whole new system of the way this information.
Right.
I'm telling you, that system was designed by intellectuals in order to produce generations of people to fuel a certain type of society. That type of society is over with. There has to be a reconstruction of the general education through the society. And just look,
That's called the reset.
And the fuck shit they throwing.
That's why they called it the reset.
Is that why?
Yep, during the pandemic, that's why they call it the reset, because everything is resetting. And if you don't evolve, like what Nick's doing with the NFTs and all that, I want to give a shout out to Nickelback's Real Near Radio, like all that, the metaverse and all that. That's where we gotta evolve into that. You know what I mean? Or are we gonna be left behind again? And when they keep redoing things and resetting things, our dumb asses just be looking at them. Because I was talking about crypto the other day, and one of my loved ones, he was disagreeing with it, and I'm like, well, shit, you see crypto.com on the Staples Center, you see it on jerseys. I mean, come on, I mean, self-explanatory. But I don't want to, ramble too much. I do want to speak on that Wacc one thing before I get out here as far as the Wacc 100 thing. Hey, man, I don't know if it's real, I don't know if it's fake or not, but, to be talking on the internet, we just seen the Rico, and to be saying all these things on the internet, I mean, how does someone get that type of freedom?
Well, I can tell you one. I can tell you one effective move to position yourself to have that type of freedom would be to befriend a federal informant such as Snitch 9 Takuchi. So, with that one gesture, you are communicating to all the people that Snitch 9 Takuchi cooperated with that you are, in some sense, in cooperation with the whole conglomerate. On my mama.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
On my mama.
And if
what
you
said, Nick?
If you're every,
and I'm pretty sure that came out of Wacc's mouth too. That when you affiliate and cooperate, you are one of them.
No. The word he actually chose to use was fraternize. That and like many people don't even know what fraternize mean, but this is how Wacc feels about people who choose to deal with Snitch 9 Takuchi. Period.
Somebody who fraternize or anything with snitch, child or anything like that. I ain't with them. I'm shit. It's just what it is. That's the rules. Fuck about none of that shit. A whole lot of things gonna get done. Blueface gonna run 2019, no problem, believe that. Man, listen, I don't give anybody fuck with a 13-year-old girl. Fuck what name it is, that's what you is. Music, your money, don't none of that. Your career, that don't justify that.
But yet and still, he running around babysitting him and befriending him and doing business with, and however you want to classify it is cool. But yeah, go ahead. What you were saying, Two Nicks?
No, I'm just saying, answer to that, Wacc. Run your fat ass mouth in Clubhouse. Talk about that. Answer when you say that.
He ain't gonna respond to that.
Answer that.
He ain't gonna respond to that. He gonna get involved in more video scandals. He all about the video scandals.
You keep yapping like a like the old barbershop, like the old hand wants up in there running his mouth.
Yeah.
So he can let that be. Can I spit a little something? Salute as always. Shout out Blue Jay.
Hey, please do.
Shout out Cuzzo.
Please do, man. It wouldn't be right if you didn't.
Hey, I had to do it. You act like me, but you're not quite my kind. And you can my beans, but can't bite my rhyme. It's just my time. You can't fight my shine. I talk bad about you and you like my line. You sound like the type to be around your bitch. I sound like a champ when he found his niche. You do that weird shit, you just lose your fans. And even worse, they gotta tell me it's compromise the land. I know the West on my shoulders, so I brace my back. Quit telling lies to yourself, low. Face the facts. I'm trying to find new places to place the plaques. Don't do another record doja. Why waste the wax? You are not a Paru. You are not a BG. You busted. You just love hip-hop and watch a lot of TV. You ask me what's on my mind? Well, lately math. I heard your 300 bars and it made me laugh. You did a lot of diss songs and ain't say me yet. Must be having flashbacks from the day we met. DMX still remember and you ain't forget. Tell me what the loc is if he ain't the shit. The under hog on top, I can see you not.
It's
Cause it's a
G-Unit
crib and a
crib.
G-Unit
Nah.
Let's get one more thing clear today. You ain't bring the West back, you just cleared my way. Opened up my shows, you know the Esther site. Oh, held back so the world could see the lesser light. You are no gangbang near, you's a Compton dunce.
Whole album ain't thought to say.
5 to 1. Come on, niggas out here know you a basic actor. Doja's quick thinking, big face a factor. JC on Doja, stop it, cuz.
Oh, mama.
Nigga said the whole mixtape.
Real bars from an LA rep to say it.
Hey, Blue Smurf.
Wow.
Hey, Blue Smurf said, is he reading off of a paper?
Shit,
Right.
come on, I can't even write that shit that fast.
Hey,
Shit, you can't even read that fast.
Hey, BS,
I
I don't
can't
know.
even- I can barely
Hey,
read
low
it.
key BS, I don't know if that shitting on him or shitting on me. Just cause is it cause he pausing? Is it cause he
For
pausing?
real.
Is it
Come
cause
on, cuz.
is he pausing in pocket too hard? Oh my mama, you
Come
dig
on,
alive?
yeah, that's all right. All right, well then, let me just say my classic one. Can I spit one more and then I'll tap out?
All right, one more. Go ahead.
Do I wear it out? I just gotta do the classic one though. No love on the east side, so I let them hate. Dedicate this to Baby G from 11-8.
Death Dough.
Death Dough.
First Street.
190.
Coast Gang.
Most gang, Coast Gang. The only
All
one
I
I know. Easily the easiest.
That's on ease.
Yeah, that's a little homie.
That's gonna squeeze.
697. 6 and 8. I'm from all of them.
Get that shit straight.
Dark tents, watching the ops and the narcs. Clockers tell
Till
watches
watching
to
the
watch the
Washington
park.
Park.
Catch a hole in your head.
Get shot in your heart.
Never been a mark.
Now finna start.
Staying Bay Matches. Handling business on fucking Main Street and
Avalon bitches.
Cracking.
Trying
Trying to find a parking space within Amigos.
deep up at the marketplace. Oh my mama. Yeah, he ain't reading. Cut it out, BS.
Love you, buddy.
Love you too for Death Dough, two nicks.
For death.
All right, Blue Jay, what you gonna say? I'm gonna let you go ahead and wrap it up.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give a shout out to SPI, the realest nigga on YouTube, the Black Box, Real Near Radio, Nick Bag, Vicious, 97, all the loved ones. I'm gonna get shout out. Hey, I got a question before I get off here. Don't we think we need to start changing the way we talk on these phones, cuz?
I don't know about you.
Hypothetically speaking,
I don't know about y'all, but I talk perfect on the phone. So, hey, a lot of people might need
What about huh?
A lot of people
Loco, what if you talking to some Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
What if you talking to somebody that's doing that and they just grab you and put you in that just because you just talking to somebody on the phone and you just affiliated like that? I done heard a lot of people get snatched up like that just by just talking on the phone, just being associated.
But look,
to the
when they tap you in on that phone, they gotta tap you in about saying the wrong. They're gonna tap you in about saying the wrong thing. So this game ain't new. If you get caught up on the phone, that's on you.
Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody. Much love to Big Blue Jay.
It ain't nothing they can get you for saying on the phone that ain't what it's supposed to be. And even though it is, I didn't heard a nigga really like call a nigga and shit like this and ask about t-shirts and ask about buying t-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
But because the feds and they shit, t-shirts meant dope. And in their indictment, in their case, part of it was cold talk. They was calling trying to order t-shirts, but niggas was really buying t-shirts. So you right. You gotta stay off the phones, period. If you really got something to say that ain't nobody supposed to hear, you gotta get out to the ocean, leave all your electronic devices behind, and get out in that water and then still mumble. Whisper and mumble. Sign language.
Good game, Loco.
Much love.
Hey, y'all. Loco solid, man. Loco solid. Y'all subscribe. Hit that like button. Loco solid. Much love. This Big Blue Jay. I'm out.
For Def Dope. Appreciate everybody that politicked with me. On my mama, we been here waking and baking. We was talking about Young Thug and Gunna. They caught that cold case. That's crazy on my mama. The Rico been going around like a disease. If y'all don't see how that ain't the formula. Hip hop, street gangs, social media, technology, the future, they ain't fucking with it. They ain't fucking with it. The Rico is running around rampant. If you ain't trying to catch it, you better check it. IQ say you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Oh, my mama, they knocking millionaires down. Just think about it. The activities of the environments that are conducive to gang life are based upon a lack of access. How foolish to find yourself on the extreme opposite end of the access spectrum and still fall victim. That's like $1 million for anybody who can hit the 10-foot rim with their hand. If you can tap the rim, it's $1 million for you. So of course, the majority of the people, all the 4-foot people, most of the people 5-something, a lot of the people are 6-something, can't touch it. But could you imagine being 7 foot tall and can't hit the motherfucking? I don't know, man. Reach for the stars. I'ma keep with the bars. Be about your marathon at all costs on my mama. On the turf, Lil Box and Lil Merc. Not a gang of birds, but the third served the Lil work. Sticky shit, every time he lit his big. Politicking with his clique, trying to hit the biggest lick. Problem with the hood, we gon' have to see to that. It was Baby Jinx, Tiny D, me and Black. To be from EC, can't explain how it felt to me. Lil BT nicknamed himself Looney. With Big Wine on the 5, getting hella faded. Heard that nigga ain't survived, so we celebrated. On a mission with the homies, or if by my lonely. Niggas know me, always got the pistol on me. Shot his way on the set, they ain't quote him on. Never lied, every lyric you can quote him on. Diamond shining, rhyming with my rollie on. Money long, kinda like a Coleon. I remember when the nigga first got turned out. I remember crocodile blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. Now niggas only know about this whole game. I remember when the nigga first got turned out. I remember crocodile blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. I remember. My mama, some shit you just can't forget. Like some of the young niggas used to claim to sit. Same time, some of the homies used to bang young. To this day, me and Herb trade the same guns. East side, niggas know about that 7 gang. Central to San Pedro, sold up on everything. You ain't heard, 93rd to the Sin. Ain't nothing new, neighborhood, this what it been. All the Sherm homies hitting in the hood. Fuck the function off soon to get to getting good. A party ain't a party without a little drama. In the parking lot, hollering at Lil Mama. Say my name next to Johnny Ray, Baby Dre. Soul 1 and 2, Big Snake from 88th. For death though, I die for, I surrender. Shit was evil on the east side, I remember
when the nigga first got turned out. I remember crocodile blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. Now niggas only know about this whole game. I remember when the nigga first got turned out. I remember crocodile blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. I remember.
Just listen to the way I display the spit spray like a K. Charge me for the track, I'ma make the mic pay. He ain't nothing but a no good felon, they might say. But his words precious like proverbs and they selling like yay. It's just the truth about what happened, I don't tell it my way. Like a truck, I fuck over whoever the hell in my way. Don't doubt it, I'm bout it, done did dirt untold. And when we had to unload, always the first one rolled. I'm a rider, and that seems to keep these females choosing. Catch me moving to Manchester in that CL cruising. Got class, but I can't deny these Eastie roots. I just feel better in some khakis than in a 3-piece suit. And them diamonds look so good up against this dark skin. Billy paid for just like that garage is porked in. Know you wanna catch me slipping, but you'll never get the chance. Know you're plotting, try to put your plans together in advance.
I'm amazing. I'm amazing. I'm amazing. I'm heated when I'm in my ride. My G-Waves got these hoes choosing every night. I'm amazing. Dripping nigga, dipping on candy. These haters can't stand me, 'cause I'm amazing.
I'm a natural, never nervous, trying to let them understand that I'm amazing with my pistol and even better with my hands. In the booth, I'm a beast, it's like my home away from home. Vocal tones make the track cry and moan the way it moan. I shine hard on that stage, all my shows are selling out. Spotted look, you this shit is what these hoes yelling out. I can't disagree with them, I sound beside myself. But who's the West kept secret beside myself? I'm the best, bangadocious, it don't get no better. That's why I get more cheddar, because I spit more wetter. They can bag up my body, but can't bury my words. They in the heart of all the riders, every area heard. A few try to go against me, but they all be defeated. Y'all see it, I'm heated, but y'all call me conceited. I'm more than just nice, I'm like amazing times 10. Niggas swear the fix is in from how often I win.
I'm amazing. I'm amazing. I'm amazing. I'm heated when I'm in my ride. My G-Waves got these hoes choosing every night. I'm amazing. Dripping nigga, dipping on candy. These haters can't stand me, 'cause I'm amazing.
When it's on, the homies whistle for me. I'm known to keep my pistol on me. On deck in a G'd up fashion. Chrome tech tryna see what's cracking. When it's on, the homies whistle for me. I'm known to keep my pistol on me. On deck in a G'd up fashion. Chrome tech tryna see what's happening. Swear up and down, you the homie, but how? Ain't know me but now. Throw me a thou. Taking flight while you shaking the dice. Crack a glass jar, call that breaking the ice. Had to fuck around and find a way to offend me. Now you on the ground, 98 to McKinley. Evidently, everybody ain't born hogs. just trying to warn y'all cornball. I'm the only, then I bled him with a bottle. Bitch nigga never should've said he wanna squabble. We Thunderdome off Thunderbird, and I'll run the bird and the Thunderbird. You heard? Probably should've stopped your gripes. I'm a loaf, you ain't got no stripes. And a little homie stomping him out. Jumped him, now he talking about dumping him out. When it's on, the homies whistle for me. I'm known to keep my pistol on me. On deck in a G'd up fashion. Chrome Tech tryna see what's cracking. When it's on, the homies whistle for me. I'm known to keep my pistol on me. On deck in a G'd up fashion. Chrome Tech tryna see what's happening. Follow me with the hollows out the 4-5 lead. No kite phone, no live feed. In my hand, the contraband of a boss. I'm cautious in La La Land of the law. Been off ever since Lil Merc got choked out. Way back before Big Bo smoked out. Love for all the homies, time to lead. Baby Jinx, Tiny D, Ron, and Riri. Took a shell, got shot up in short range distance. Lil Black got caught up in court. For real? Hell no, they locked up who? It's true, and Blue Rag got socked up too. The case so big, only fit when it's folded. Devoted to young niggas quit getting quoted. Should've known I'ma shoot my shit when I showed it. Shoot it, keep the red dot lit when it's loaded. I'm known to keep my pistol on me. On deck in a G'd up fashion. Chrome Tech tryna see what's cracking. When it's on, the homies whistle for me. I'm known to keep my pistol.
I go by the name of G5 like this. Look. Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Fuck your two-step, I do mines like this. Like, nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Give it up, slide like this. Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Fuck your two-step, I do mines like this. Like, nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Give it up, slide like nigga, get your walk on.
SP3 never got a DP. Fuck my PO and a PD.
Snake Wood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
I go by the name of G5 like this. Look. Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Fuck your two-step, I do mines like this. Like, nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Give it up, slide like this. Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Fuck your two-step, I do mines like this. Like, nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Give it up, slide like nigga, get your walk on.
SP3 never got a DP. Fuck my PO and a PD. Me and G5 did an EP, whole CD5, active like PE, program, point guard, point game, PG, game point, get pressed on GP, just me, solo on the GT, to CDC, free my TG mainline, never been a PC, THC, no PCP, understand, they can't stand me, see, money only thing a motherfucker like me see, in the bank where a nigga like me be, independent, these niggas wanna be me, steady staring, still can't see me, still in that steel blue, see me when you see me.
Get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Fuck your two-step, I do mines like this. Like, nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Give it up, slide like this. Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Fuck your two-step, I do mines like this. Like, nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Give it up, slide like nigga, get your walk on.
Out here trying to eat, homie. Streets cold, keep the heat on me. Put my trust in the heat only. Ask your big homie, he know me. I can do anything but be phony. Colder than all those that can't be for me. G5 make the beat for me. Said he gon' ride in the beef for me. I'm active, he gotta ride in the beef with me. Swiftly smash anything beef with me. These squares ain't prepared to beef with me. Oh, homie scared to be with me. Bad bitch, swear she wanna be with me. But I bet baby really wanna be with me. Either with me or you against me. Paying since it's the set on Century.
Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Fuck your two-step, I do mines like this. Like, nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Give it up, slide like this. Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Fuck your two-step, I do mines like this. Like, nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Give it up, slide like nigga, get your walk on.
This is J.P. Banks Music.
When you're sticking to the script, it's a lonely road. Before they left the hole, tank the big homie told. He know the way this testimony hold. On that low 4, they gon' politic on him cold. SPI Bank EC for really though. Used to really go, ask my nigga Chili Mo. Had a cold gun game, crazy knuckle up. Bust on enemies with baby double up. Back and forth with the main streets on 98. Q9 cell, me and Lil Johnny Ray. Posted up on Coden with a big ratchet. Way before Lil Wayne threw on that snitch jacket. Walked to York with Slim Bag, what up Big Drac? Gave them back they I did some bullshit, cut the song off, trying to do too much. I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. Fuck it. Much love.